first you didn't mean that much to me.
Hi, you've reached the Wendy Williams Experience listener line. Leave your message at the tone. And how you doing?
Listen, you guys are killing us here. We're here in Jacoby Medical Center. You guys need your own comedy show, I swear.
Now, Wendy, what's happening with Whitney Houston and Bobby Brown? I'd like to know that answer.
I can't stand Wendy. She gets on my nerves. I still listen to her. I don't know why, but I can't stand her.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
And now we're pleased to bring you our feature presentation.
Ladies and gentlemen, what you're here are about to witness the greatest queen of all time. Okay, party people in the house. Turn it up, yo. Turn it up. This is it. Allow me to reintroduce this representing from west to east. Just better get it right. Y'all know the name. Wendy Williams. Been in this game for a while. I hate to brag, but
Ain't nobody
it is phenomenal. Like the queen. Right here.
who the world is this with so much drama.
From yo block to yo block. I heard of the number one female. Been doing this for years.
Every barbershop, beauty salon.
Who the world is this with so much drama.
Again and again. Wendy Williams, bringing your name up. A lot of you haters scared to death.
She at it again.
Wendy Williams.
She in it to win.
Wendy Williams.
She back and she staying.
Wendy Williams.
The ain't playing. I like to present you. The winner of the Big Year Award.
Once again.
Introducing the queen.
Hello, everybody, and how you doing? Welcome to the Wendy Williams Experience. Glad you guys are here today. We've got company, and more company. Hill Harper is coming in. The actor has a book out, and so we'll talk with Hill Harper. That's going to be in the last hour of the show. Actually, during the hour of truth, Uncle Luke is coming through. Now, as you know, Uncle Luke started out as an artist, somehow translated everything into sex, and mo sex. So we'll talk with Luke about this new book that he's got out and, his other ventures that he's got going on. And he's been here before. He's a friend to the show. It's always a good conversation with Uncle Luke in the building. During Advice Hour, we can address your everyday situations and little things going on in your life, problems. Maybe I can offer a solution. But I do have a letter from a wife who's angry. Her husband has put her on a Susie Orman budget. Yes, Susie Orman suggested the budget through the TV. The husband took it down and now is applying it, in his household, and the wife is going crazy. So we'll talk about that. We'll gossip about the stars because we love to gossip here on the show. With Superhead, we'll talk about her, Maury and Connie and Heather and Denise, the shooting outside of radio station Shot 97 in New York. I got a theory, and so does Charlemagne, which is a damn good theory. We'll talk about Jennifer Lopez, and we'll talk about Beyonce and Cameron, plus whatever else. You guys are free to join in on the show. I love it when you call 866-GET-WENDY, when you fax 866-WENDY-FAX, when you email Wendy@thewendywilliamsexperience.com. And should anything break during this broadcast, remember, it is what it is, people. And welcome to the Wendy Williams Experience.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great honor and distinction that I introduce to you the queen of all media, Wendy Williams.
I will take it from here, Chop. Thank you, everybody. Hello. I'm glad you guys are here. Welcome to the show. Shout out to everybody who was at the Laugh Factory Laugh Factory Comedy Club last night. We had a great time there. I got there late because I was in Atlantic City. That was real successful. Charlamagne, did you ever drink so much champagne in your entire life than we did yesterday?
Never.
I mean, literally, and this was a real live liquor. People that have liquor that they want to be picked up by liquor stores and stuff like that, they had it set up in a big convention room in the Taj Mahal in Atlantic City. So from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m., you had all the liquor store owners, nightclub owners, anybody that catering halls, anybody where they serve liquor. They go to stuff like this. It was in New Jersey, in Atlantic City. They come from far and wide. Go to something like this to get a handle on what's good in the liquor market. It doesn't have to be a new liquor either. The old standards were there as well. And literally, you have to be part of the business to get in there. And it was free drinking all day. I mean, you talk about some stumbling around drunk people, but every table had a swill and spit bucket too. I mean, they were very serious about it. Now, I have my champagne line with 4 different lines, the George Vassell champagne. So my importers, Harper Import, they were there to speak the official language of what liquor store people want to hear and everything like that. I was there just as a product, and I have a vested interest in this company, a financial interest in this company as well. So but I was there as the product. Also, I'm trying to learn as much about the liquor business as possible, since now I am a liquor czar. Me and Charlamagne and my manager Kevin, aka my husband, we held down another table right next to Harper. Now, Harper, my importers, and shout out to everybody out there on Long Island. Hey, how you doing? They were handling the business, like I said, but we had our bottles and we were giving pours too. And shout out to everybody that we saw there. Charlamagne, you were like a regular bartender, just a pouring and a sipping.
And acting like I know what I was doing.
Yeah.
You want sweet, you want dry.
Yes.
You want brute, you want Grand Cru.
Yes. And I mean, it was pretty damn incredible. And so much drinking was getting done, but a lot of business was getting done. So shout out to all the liquor stores and catering halls and whatnot who loved George Vassell champagne. I mean, the product speaks for itself. I think it was a good added touch that I was there. Although, the product, it's all about the product. And the product, just really terrific champagne. I don't know who gave me these pictures of Tisha Campbell. And shout out to Joe Torre, by the way, who hosted the Laugh Factory last night. A really, really good job, Joe. I said I wasn't going to be there at first. Then I was like, I'm going to be there. And, we ended up pulling in and, from Atlantic City, and there was time to go to the comedians. And then we went to that party after the Peter Krause movie at the Tribeca Film Festival. His movie was, really acclaimed there. And then his after party was over at Club Bed, Bed Nightclub here in the city. A special shout out to the Lizzie Grubman agency. My George Vassell champagne was the official champagne of this after party. And to walk in and just, see, the big, cutouts and whatnot of my product, and then go in and see everybody. I mean, there was just champagne everywhere, and all 4 levels everywhere, and people were drinking and loving it. And it wasn't really about them reviewing the champagne or whatever, because some of the tags with my image had fallen off. It's just fine. My image on there or not, I don't really care. Just drink and buy. I need some new shoes. And so, but bed is set up, with all the beds around and everything. So Charlamagne, I look over at one point, and Charlamagne is on his bed with a bevy of beauties looking like Hood Hefner. Yeah. All the champagne around, and everybody's just drinking and luxuriating. I didn't get in until 4 o'clock this morning. And all I remember saying to Mrs. Lopez was, I need you to pick Kevin up, can you take Kevin to school in the morning? I can't. But I woke up, got him dressed and everything. So I'm on 3 hours of sleep. I feel a mess. What time did you wake up this morning?
At 8.
Why did you wake up so early?
I don't even remember. Hood Hefner called me. Question mark called me, so I just got up. I don't remember.
Damn.
It's like being in the Army. You just got to be on point. You got to be ready. You never know.
We make you work out and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come work out. It's a fun army, though, right?
It's great. I love it. Team Wendy Entertainment all day.
Yeah, we're having fun with you, Charlamagne. Charlamagne, what is the deal? Who is Gravy, and why was there a shooting outside of New York radio station Shot 97?
Gravy is a rapper.
Again.
He's a rapper from Brooklyn. When Mano was here, that's the guy that he said he got an altercation with.
Okay.
And last night, they say he was in front of Hot 97, Shot 97, about to do an interview.
Yeah.
And he was with an entourage of 30 people. A black Escalade pulled out. A group of men got out, let off shots, and he got hit in the buttocks. Then they say he walked up, did his interview
with Funkmaster Flex,
came back downstairs after the police questioned him and all that, and called for his car, and then a lady in a Bentley pulled up and followed the ambulance. Sounds real scripted and real staged to me.
Yeah, I go with your theory. It sounds extremely scripted and staged, like Gravy, you trying to, get a rep, and we're talking about it, so it worked for the moment. But what was he promoting, an album?
I have no idea.
Does he have an album out?
I see nothing about him having an album coming
Is he
out.
doing a collabo with anybody that's hot right now that there's people are like snapping their neck to in the clubs?
Nah, he's worked with Foxy and Kanye in the past.
Okay.
But
So maybe that stage shooting, Gravy, should have probably happened on the day of your album release or something like that. I don't know. The girl in Bentley, I mean, was she spectacular? Did they describe her?
All they say was she was a distraught-looking woman.
Wow.
In a Bentley. After he came out and, where's my car?
Yes.
And all of a sudden, the Bentley just magically appears.
Yes, of course.
It's real staged
And by then, the news cameras were outside, I'm sure.
His publicist was probably there.
Yes.
Sending information out to all these different people.
Yes.
All hiphop, soul.com,
yes.
New York Post.
It was in the New York Times today. Yeah, everybody said, now, Gravy, you're on the map. Now you just got to follow up with some good material.
Exactly.
Yeah. Speaking of which, again, shout out to Neo, my love. Neo, my love, every single time I listen to Every Time You Scream My Name, that song. What's it called? Every Time You Scream My Name, I Will Stay. I just every time I listen to any Neo music, but particularly that song, the video just came on BET in the office. Just such a sexy song. Just what the hell?
Oh, I love when you're mad.
He says, I love when you're mad. I want to tear you down. The wrinkle of your nose makes me want to slay you. Just what the hell? You are just so damn prolific. You are so damn sexy with your lyrics, Neo. I just love you up. I am pumping my fist for your success today, tomorrow, and forever. To Neo! Yes! Damn you! Damn you! I mean, where does he come up with these lyrics? It's not like the usual crap. But it's what everybody thinks. Ooh, that angry sex, and I want to slay you. And he's talking real violent, but in a real sexy, just you could fall in love with the song and just say, damn, I love the music. But now I'm beyond the music, and I am just zoomed in on every word that comes out of his mouth. Whether it's an interview, whether it's a collabo, his album, it just runs and runs in my car. But for whatever reason, I come back to this song, just every single word. Oh my God. Eat you up. What? Ugh. Yeah, why are you staring at me? Exactly, it's making me mad, and he knows. Ooh. That makes me want to take off all your clothes and do you down. I love it. I just love it.
He make you want to get into an argument with your significant other. Leave the toilet seat up on purpose.
It makes me want to get in an argument with him. I mean, just Neo, just congratulations. And, again, thanks for coming to Puerto Rico, But that's a sidebar. I mean, it was great that you came to Puerto Rico. I know your album had just gone platinum. You're just so busy, traveling around the country or whatever the hell. But more than that, damn you. He's got this game on a smash. I am his number one fan. I'm his number one fan.
Yeah, he's knocking all those other R&B bums out the box, the Trey Songz and the...
Well, I like Trey Songz.
Yeah, he's kind of corny.
And Trey Songz, he was at my Dons and Divas. We've interviewed before. But this Neo, I'm sorry. Neo makes you forget about the rest.
What happened to Omarion?
I like Omarion, but you can't hold a candle because you got to get the musical arrangement right, and then you got to be creative with the words. Like this damn Neo. And you know what's even good about Neo? He's not drop dead gorgeous or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? But damn it, the lyrics, they just make you want to. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Neo. Thank you for your album. Thank you. Keep it where you all got it, everybody. We're going to talk about Connie and Jen and Beyonce.
Wendy, man.
I'm 46 years old. I haven't had any in 3 years. My wife cut me off 3 years ago because of her serious mental deficiencies, and I've still been a faithful husband.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Backed by popular demand. And this time, it's bigger and better than ever.
Pick your pleasure.
It's the luxury of your choice. Having the ability to choose what you desire most.
Pick your pleasure.
Louis Vuitton, Gucci, diamonds and furs, exotic trips, cash. A night out on the town with one of your favorite stars. Listen for the winning time starting at 7:15 a.m., 12:15 in the afternoon, and 6:15 evenings.
Pick your pleasure.
With 107.5 WBLS.
Sorry, I was just given an email from VH1. Oh, no. It's a very, very good email. We're going to start, we're ramping up, as they say over in the TV business, for which I'm not yet a part of. Where am I? Oh, no, please. We're ramping up, which means getting the crew together, hair, makeup, and taping, beginning May 9th. Look at that, May 9th, 11th, 12th, 15th, 16th, and 19th. Do you hear that commitment? May 9th, 11th, 12th, 15th, 16th, and 19th. Wendy Williams is on fire. Huh? The 10th? Yeah. Not the 11th?
This is the 10th and 11th, not the 12th, though.
Oh, not the 12th? Already changing things. Oh, here we go again. Here we go. Oh, it is what it is. I just got the email. The email's wrong already. It is what it is. Can you cross out so I don't show up in here and makeup and know there's no crew? Story of my life. This hour of the Wendy Williams Experience is brought to you by Hewlett-Packard. How are you good people doing today? I would love to talk to you about a man that is very close to me. As a matter of fact, his name is Dr. Stuart Mogul, and he's my foot doctor. While he's close to me, I haven't seen him in 2 years. I've had no need to. He did a great job removing my bunions. I'll probably never see him again. But that's a good thing. A foot doctor is not supposed to be somebody, if he does the surgery right, that's supposed to be it, and you'll never see him again. Thank you, Dr. Mogul, for repairing my bunions, taking them off my feet, not one at a time, but two together. And little did I know, a woman who is very close in my camp, yes, I'm talking about Yvette. No, you don't know her. But the point, but she helps me. Thank you, Yvette. Thank you too, Nancy. I had no idea that Yvette just got both of her bunions done at Dr. Stuart Mogul. And she had them done last Thursday. And 2 nights ago was the Jolie magazine party. And Yvette, who handles some publicity for me, was at the party with both boots on her feet, little sandals, the repair sandals on her feet, and a little cane, getting around and feeling fine. That is what Dr. Stuart Mogul can do for you. 2 bunions, same time. Convenient, skilled, excellent. 22 years in practice. Board certified. Been acclaimed on The View, New York Times, Vogue magazine. I had no idea he had all these accolades behind him until after I had started telling people who was going to be doing my feet. And then they said, oh, I know about him. I did not know about him until I went to him. He was one of the 6 foot doctors that I put on my list, because I like to interview my doctors. And now I know. And so now I'm turning you on to him. 212-769-0066. His building is on the very hip, trendy Upper West Side of Manhattan in the Dakota. Yes. Sparing no expense for his patients. He wants to roll out the red carpet from beginning to end. Skills. Hammer toes, corns, bunions, crooked toes. What? Skills. Dr. Stuart Mogul, 212-769-0066. And Yvette, I told you he was the best, and now you know. Now you know. There's a woman on line number 2 I'm very interested in talking to. Nicole?
Hi, Wendy.
Hi, Nicole. Nicole is a 30-year-old mother in Manhattan. Her 12-year-old son wants to have sex. Oh, oh my God.
Yes, and I don't know what to do. I'm going to take him to Harlem Hospital Saturday and make him, go to the AIDS ward. But I was wondering, is that too extreme?
What's the problem with a young man wanting to have sex?
He's 12 years old, mister.
Oh. I mean, you make it seem like he wants to have sex with animals or something.
That's Charlamagne.
Charlamagne, are you having sex with animals?
No, I'm just saying.
Well,
you are out to lunch, child.
Well, Roberta Flack lost her virginity at 12 in the bushes.
In the bushes.
Yes.
Wendy, come on, be serious.
No, you know what? I don't know about that idea of taking him to the AIDS wards. I think that's a bit extreme. I think that there's some quick books and I think that there's some words that you can say to him that will help him out. Now, who, pray tell, does he want to have sex with?
Well, it's this little girl in school, and he has got a... And he was on a phone with her last night.
Okay.
And I made him get off because I don't want him having girls calling your house.
Well, this is the deal. I think you need to get together and talk with her parents and let her parents, spill the beans on this whole operation.
Right.
And together, the 3 of you or 4 of you or, whoever's raising, each of the kids, all of you parents need to get together on the telephone and discuss this and really have a sit down with these kids and let them know, you're on to them. And now, mind you, it's not going to stop him because while you're at work and he lets himself in after school.
Well, but listen, my husband is home with him, and my husband speaks with him, and I have a brother, but his uncle's a little out there, so I'm really frustrated.
Is your husband frustrated also?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm glad he came to us.
It's now, the AIDS ward is probably be more effective to bring him to the baby ward.
But you know what? These days, you're more likely to get AIDS than a baby.
Well, I think that you and your husband can sit down with him and you explain very firmly about the consequences of having sex, how it complicates people's, children's lives, how, what is he planning on getting out of this? A baby or an STD. I think it's time to talk to him about condoms.
Okay.
Not saying go ahead and have sex, but I think it is time for him to have the whole sex talk, condoms, and all the possibilities.
And can I tell you something else?
What?
I found a hole in his mattress.
Wow.
I think she just teach the little guy about masturbation.
And I was upset because I just brought those mattresses. And
wow.
I don't want him to get his little stuff all cut up with those springs.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, maybe you should buy him a hefty bag and put a liner in there or something like that.
God,
baby oil.
I'm not ready for this.
Let his father teach him how to masturbate.
Yeah, you know what? This is where his father really does have to step in.
Okay.
His father really does need to step up his game. And you know what? Charlamagne is not far off. I mean, obviously the boy is masturbating. But,
I'm sure he is because I found that little splash towel behind his bed.
Oh.
Hold on.
Oh, boo-boo splashing off in a towel. You know what? Maybe your wayward family member, has he done any jail time, the wayward one?
No, my brother, no, not yet.
Damn. Well, I was going to say he could teach him how to make a wet Susie, which is probably the most comforting thing for a man to masturbate with. They make those in jail. You grease up the inside of a paper towel rod, and depending on how big you are, a toilet paper rod, whatever, and then you wrap it in a nice, hot, moist towel from the microwave, and you... Ooh, they say that's the closest thing to a woman, a hot Susie.
Okay, Wendy.
Yeah, I think your husband needs to step it up, and you need to chime in, and I don't think you need to take him to an AIDS ward or even the baby ward.
Okay.
But he does, and you do need to speak to the other parents.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Wendy.
All right, take care. Bye-bye.
Later.
Wow. Jeez. earlier and earlier. I don't know. I was saying this earlier. Who sent me these pictures from MediaTakeout.com? But if you go to that website, you will see some really ghastly pictures of Tisha Campbell. These pictures look crazy. I'm one to talk. I take terrible pictures myself. But Vivica Fox is in some of the pictures. And also, what's the queen's name from Tyra's show? The Alexander? Well, Queen Alexander. You know who I'm talking about. Anyway, keep it where you got it. We're going to continue with this break. And it's the Wendy Williams Experience until 7 o'clock. And Charlemagne's here, too. It's 107.5 WVLS.
It's Wendy, the greatest show on earth. Wendy Williams Experience.
Hey, what's a happening? Superhead talking about Bill Maher in the Globe magazine. She says, "It took a lot to impress me. Bill was my perfect match. The lovemaking was explosive and amazing. I've never been with someone who couldn't keep his hands off of me." The two hooked up last year and decided to take a break for a few months, although they continue to email and call each other. She goes on to say, "Bill is free to go out and date. The difference between me and whoever he's with now is they're not getting what he gave me." What do you mean, the high hard one? I mean, because certainly. Oh, and look, this is an authentic picture of her. Because Charlemagne was saying, the superhead is very attractive. And I said, yeah, she's not a bad-looking woman. I said, but the book cover is very, very sexy and sensual. That's her, like in the regular look.
Yeah, it's the average hood chick right there.
I told you, she's a good-looking woman, but she doesn't stick out. Like, she's not a stand-out, beauty. Her book cover, is very beautiful. More so because it's sensual. She's got her head thrown back and, that whole, pose thing. So Jennifer Lopez is talking with MTV about doing her reality show. They've confirmed it. They're working with her. They're going to be the cameras are going to be following dancers with Jennifer's guidance who are trying to make it in the dance industry. So that means that she won't have to be there all the time. Just another show. Although people like to see Jennifer Lopez, do stuff and everything. So I bet you people will watch this. They're going to be testing the old tapes of her and getting some new ideas. And they say it's very early in its development. Anything could happen at this point. Like, she wouldn't get it. Like this won't actually come to fruition, I guess. But in the meantime, they're in talks. And you know how they say, talk is cheap. So we'll see. Jen, I wish you luck with that, though. That'll take your mind off the whole baby process. Whitney Houston is in the tabloids this week, talking about she was recently spotted with a female companion at an Exxon station in the Atlanta suburbs, looking skinny and disheveled in a brown mink coat and a dirty baseball cap, reeking of pot. A witness pulled up in her black SUV around 9:30 p.m. and got out. Oh, excuse me, a witness. Whitney pulled up in her black SUV around 9:30 p.m. and got out to buy not a pack, but once again, packs of cigarettes and a lighter. Mm-hmm. Wow. Cooking that crack on that spoon, that uses a lot of butane, so you got to always re-up on your lighter. Then if I remember correctly, you need a lot of ash to float the cook. You got to float the cook on ash and then have it melt down. And I know what it was. And I see what it is. But they say that she really is in rehab. I got a telephone call actually behind the scenes yesterday from somebody in her camp who wanted to let me know that, she really is in rehab. And it's in Arizona. It's called the Sierra or something like that, Rehab Treatment Center. Anyway, the fan who saw her says, I told her I was one of her biggest fans and asked for an autograph, but she refused, telling me, honey, I don't have fans. And I said, that's not true. And she replied, yes, it is. Deal with it. And then she got in the car, slammed the door, and sped off. I couldn't believe how rude she was, the witness says. The female companion. I wonder if that was Sherelle. Whitney's partner in crime.
Whitney will be tricking soon. She could be giving up that thing for some hits.
Well, hopefully this stint in rehab that she's, alleged to be doing right now is going to work out for her. Mariah Carey says that she could have purchased the Happy Birthday Mr. President dress that belonged to Marilyn Monroe at the time that she purchased the Marilyn Monroe piano for $662,500 from Christie's auction many years ago. You know, she has it prominently displayed in her New York City apartment. She says, but that dress represents Marilyn as a star. And the piano, she said, belonged to her mother and was a piece of her childhood. So Mariah wanted, you know, the piano piece. With your kind of money, though, you could have gotten that dress, too. It would look really dope on a thicker woman, just like Marilyn Monroe was, Mariah. That dress would look really dope on you. Really. Yeah, she should have gotten the dress, too. That's hot. That is hot. Michael Jackson is laughing at rumors that he's collaborating with 50 Cent. That's all, you know, phony and a lie. And the Daily News here in New York is reporting that Beyonce may have regretted the day that she gave Cameron her two-way information, because Cameron has been text messaging or texting her, whatever you all do with those machines that you carry around. Beyonce like crazy and asking her out and dissing her boyfriend Jay-Z, and he's telling her that she should come with a real man like him. Wow.
I love it. I want all the New York artists to keep beefing. That way the South will stay on top.
Well,
as long as y'all keep beefing, we gonna be alright. Keep on getting shot in front of radio stations and text messaging each other girlfriends is great for us.
Yeah. You all are concentrating on bringing home the platinum. Rihanna, who's 17, is laughing off rumors that she's romancing Chris Brown. She's insisting that the relationship with Chris, who's 16, is more like brother-sister. She says, "Are you serious? That's funny to me. I don't see him like that at all." I don't see it either, and I don't even see what would a 17-year-old be interested who's a singer, you know, like making music and doing it, be interested in a 16-year-old or even another 17-year-old? A 17-year-old girl in this business is like 25 easily. So it's not unusual for me to hear that she's not interested in Chris Brown, you know, who looks every bit a little boy. This is not to diss Chris, but, you know, he looks like a little boy. And while he's seen a lot in this business, too, his maturity level is nowhere near, you know, what a young lady's would be. So I don't believe this. Whoever started this, you got to come better than that. I don't even know Rihanna, and has she ever been on the show? I can't even think. No. You think she'll ever come on the show?
She's from Barbados.
She's from Barbados? Oh, Rihanna, we're both Bayesian, darling. We will chop it up over some fly fish. I'll make sure that we get some food from our motherland, and we will have a great time. You know, we Bayesians must stick together. Yes. Shout out to all my Bayesian brothers and sisters. Fly that flag. All right. Anyway, and Jamie Foxx sent Tom Cruise a big bundle of Burberry clothes for the baby. So, just to pass along that little useless bit of information. Hey, keep it where you got it, everybody. We got Luke coming in later today. Hill Harper, and Advice Hours coming up next.
Wendy, man.
Some people you can relate to on other things and what you and your mate don't relate to. You need that emotional jump off sometimes.
The Wendy Williams Experience. Got a problem?
Wendy, should I stay with him or should I just leave him?
It's Advice Hours.
I feel like I have no choice but to be a sister to her and to love her.
You need to blow him up.
Yeah.
In front of the family. Her husband needs to be there on the side and let her know how he wrecked her life.
Wendy, girl, I'm pregnant by my brother-in-law. Should I keep this baby?
You wretched whore.
Call Wendy 866-GET-WENDY. Fax Wendy 866-WENDY-FACT. Advice Hour starts now.
Yay! Here we are. Everybody keep it where you got it. Coming up later on in the show, I will give you all the details of Debo getting robbed. Yes, Debo was robbed. And I know I use that as a funny name for Suge Knight, but this time it's not Suge. It's the original Debo, the actor.
Tiny Lister.
Yes, Tiny Lister, who's robbed. I'll talk to you about that. Plus, I'm going to spoil The Sopranos for you, so because Adrian's coming back. Yeah, it was all a dream. So keep it where you got it. and we'll talk. Plus, Uncle Luca's coming in to talk about his new DVD and whatnot, and nasty DVD. And the actor Hill Harper is coming in on the show to promote his book. But right now, it's Advice Hour. It's all about you. And right now, the Medical Minute. So, in today's Medical Minute, I wanted to talk to you about a study that is showing that, well, as we all know, healthy eating is now harder than ever. With decreased vitamin and mineral content in many of the fruits and vegetables, it's healthier. It's harder than ever to eat healthy. Vitamin A decreased in apples from, they say, 90 megagrams to 53 megagrams. And the vitamin C in peppers have dropped from 128 milligrams to 89 milligrams. I didn't know peppers contain vitamin C, but can you believe that? With all the pesticides and stuff, the vitamins are being sapped from our fruits and vegetables. They say nutrients deteriorate over time, and there's an increased lag between when the produce is picked and when it reaches the consumer. So when you've picked the fruit, I guess, fresh from your garden, vegetables, that's when you get it at its highest. But by the time it gets to us in the grocery store, So that's Wendy's Medical Minute. Just wanted to pass that along to you. Perhaps we all need to start planting seeds in our backyard, getting it fresh. Alrighty. Luke has a new book, not a DVD. Well, then what the hell do you call this in my hand? This is a DVD. It says Eye Candy. All right, so he's pitching a new book. Dear Wendy. Then we're going to go to the telephone. D, I see you. I'm going to talk to you about your boyfriend. Also, or your behavior. T, I see you about your boyfriend. And Brianna, I see you about your relationship. But first, Wendy, I'm really disappointed in myself that I'm writing you. I consider myself to be able to handle all my problems. Well, I'm a 27-year-old woman who lives in Hoboken, New Jersey. I'm an associate director at a car magazine. I've got a bachelor's degree, which I'm looking like which I'm working like a charm, which is working like a charm where I need to go and what I need to do. I'm juggling my responsibilities, yada, yada. She says, okay. So at one of your events, Wendy, I meet this man in the crowd. I see him checking me out, and I'll admit I did just lose 80 pounds, so I was feeling myself, and I looked extra good in my Petite Baton specials. For those of you who don't know, Petite Baton is a very, very pricey shoe store here in Manhattan. The shoes are scrumptious. Anyway, she goes on to say, so he sends over apple martinis for me and my girls. Then he came over with a bottle of champagne and introduced myself, and ever since then, Wendy, I've been in love. He's in the industry, of course. He is the manager of two very hot acts. He's a professional businessman, go-getter, energetic. In these 2 short months that we've been together, let me tell you, he has doubled my worth by helping me own my 3-bedroom home. In 2 months? With a deck for me and my girls. Wow. And with all that being said, I come from a proud professional background, Wendy. I'm a hip-hop baby. Feel me? All my work. I am at work I'm Miss Banana Republic and BCBG, but at home I'm Miss Rockaware and White Nike. I love that he blasts his music from his truck. I love that when we walk into Gucci the other day, the salespeople were looking at us like we couldn't afford a thing, yet we left with 3 very nice bags, and the bills are still getting paid and money is still being saved. I love him already. It's only been 2 months, and I love him because when that man comes to my place every night, he comes with the... Damn. Okay. He comes with the man meat, is what she's trying to say. And he makes me want to cook, even though I can't cook. Wendy, how do I tell my parents, who are like the Cosbys, about him? Is this the new trend, Wendy, where black professional women are finding these street dudes, and together they combine his street business intelligence with her drive and become... And she puts ... hell, Mr. and Mrs. Hunter. Oh, that's me and my husband. So that's the question. Is that the trend? I don't think it's a trend. You know what I think it is? I think that, because I come from that same background she's talking about, the whole Cosby thing. I had never introduced a street dude to my parents in my entire life until I brought my husband home. And I had The only guys that I brought home to my parents were guys that I thought would complement my background and what I thought the world expected of me in terms of picking boyfriends and potential mates. Yes. When I brought him home to my parents, I was absolutely sure that this is who I wanted to be with, at least for a while. You know, like this boyfriend status. I had no idea, you know, would turn into marriage and all like that. But, you know, I didn't just want to freak my parents out by bringing every street dude, you know, that I came across home to our house. I didn't want them to see this as being a pattern. And certainly when I brought, you know, my Kevin home, I was willing to go hard with my parents on it. Like, look, you just get used to it because this is my new boyfriend and that's it. I've already been married. I've already gotten divorced. I'm already making a certain amount of money on my job. I've attained my degree. I have properties and I am a smart woman. So now, you know, trust me to make this decision and you better say you like him. Because if you don't, then I'm out. At least until we break up. Because I didn't know, mind you, I didn't know at that time we'd end up getting married and be together like we are. But I did know that I wanted to go hard for this guy and with this guy. And, you know, we had dated for about, I think 3 months before I introduced him to my parents. I brought him to a cookout at my sister's house, which was only a family cookout. When I say only family, I mean my sister and her husband, my niece and nephew. Were they born at the time? My nephew wasn't born. But my mom, my dad, my brother, and my sister. So I mean family. I mean close family. Is it a trend? I don't know. I don't know that it ever went away. I just think that we women are getting more secure with ourselves to be able to go and introduce to the world and our parents and our friends our selection in men. And we feel accomplished enough in our own right to be able to say, you know, I'm a smart woman. If I've done this much with my life thus far, why would you think that, you know, I would pick somebody who wouldn't compliment, you know, what the hell I'm doing? So we've always loved damn boys, you know, that's no secret. But now we're doing the damn thing as women. And this is all women, white women, black women, Asian women. You know, we're doing the damn thing ourselves. And now we're willing to take the risk, if you will, and say, look, world, this is who I love. No, honey, you don't have to change to come to my office party. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting it down. And now it's time for the Christmas party. I don't make my husband, you know, change his swagger to you know, come to like the office Christmas parties. Or damn, you know, he'd be great if he would just... No, don't change none of that. You know, you keep it hood, keep it Brownsville, and let's get this money, you know, and raise, you know, our son and like that. And, you know, so if that answers you any, I wouldn't bring him home right away. I mean, it's been 2 months. Give it another, you know, month. And then bring him to your parents. Your Cosby parents will be forced to understand. You forced their hand. And the way you force their hand is if you don't like him, then it looks like I will not be around because I'm spending this is how I spend my time. My parents love my Kevin now. And it didn't really take a whole hell of a lot, you know. And believe it or not, my father, in his very Cosby type of way, and he's never said this to me, but I secretly know this, he absolutely feels as though I'm absolutely safe because of my husband's street savvy ways in this cold, cruel world where the world can be so cruel to, you know, little girls from Cosby backgrounds like his little Wendy. You know, he knows that, you know, my husband hood, that, you know, like, you know, ain't nobody gonna, you know, nobody gonna front on Wendy, Mr. Williams, you know, like that. And my mother...
Wendy?
Loves him. Loves to cook for him and, you know, just loves him. You know, my whole family. Anyway, you'll be okay. All right, so Brianna's on line number 1. And she's going through relationship issues. What's going on? He's got no job, there's an abortion, and then there are no friends. Brianna, you're 21 years old. I can't believe that you're dealing with all this.
I know.
All right, tell me about the no job part.
Well, he doesn't have a job. I don't know if he really found himself yet.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I don't know if he really, knows what he wants to do. I mean, I work in retail. I mean, I haven't finished schooling or anything like that yet, but I definitely can take care of myself. I just don't know if I should hold it against him that he doesn't have money.
How long has it been since he's worked?
Well, since when I met him, basically, he hasn't had a job.
And how long have you been together?
We've been together for 2 years.
Yeah. And what about this abortion?
That was just recently. I mean, I've been pregnant by him actually 3 times.
Oh, my God.
I know.
3 abortions and you're 21?
No, I haven't had 3 abortions. I've had one other one, but I had a miscarriage.
Oh, okay.
And it bothered me because, like, I don't want to, I don't know. I was brought up differently, and I never wanted to hold it against him that he hasn't had money or had a job, and I wanted to get to know him for him.
Yeah,
you know?
okay.
And I don't think he appreciates that.
Okay, and the last thing, what about no friends? What are you saying?
I don't know. I don't hang out with my friends a lot. I mean, it doesn't necessarily have much to do with him. It's just the fact that I've been focusing a lot of my time on our relationship, and I don't quite feel like I'm getting it in return.
Yeah. Well, I just wanted to find out what you meant by jobless, abortion, and no friends, because I see that in the computer. Okay, Brianna,
Well,
you need to break up with him immediately. He is holding you back and definitely not capable of holding you down in this cold, cruel world. In 2 years, he's had no job, leave him alone. Leave him alone. There's no fixing this. There's no waiting around. I understand the whole Mother Teresa syndrome. I have a bit of that myself when it comes to dealing with people. You know, you want to fix or whatever. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. Thank you, Brianna.
Oh, you're welcome.
Oh, line number 2. T's got boyfriend issues. She's 21 also. Hi, T.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm fine.
So what's the deal with your boyfriend?
He's being a butt much. He's flip-flopping like he's nice 1 minute. Okay.
Oh, you're in Jacksonville, Florida, too.
Yeah, if the wind blows straight, he's okay, but the wind blows left, it's hell to pay. So last night we having this little conversation or whatever, and he told me that he feels like he doesn't deserve me, and I could do so much better than him.
Okay.
Is this a cop-out? Like, is he trying to get out of our relationship? Because it's nothing like what it used to be.
He might be cheating on you. It might be a cop-out. How long have you been with him?
A year.
That's reverse psychology. He wanted you to stroke his ego.
But see, okay, it's like this. Like, he pushes me away like he wants me to leave. But when I put the foot out the door, then that's when he's like, baby, I need you out.
Do you think he's cheating, Charlamagne?
No,
he can't be cheating because I'm holding it down in my bedroom, baby.
No, I didn't think he wanted his ego stroked. Like, you know, you don't deserve me. You can do better. And he want to hear you say, no, baby, I love you.
Yeah.
I'm going to get
But then when I
professional
try to
right
work
now.
with him and I try to stroke that ego, then he says, I'm not used to having nobody like you in my life.
It might be true. It might be true. You know, I mean, communication, work it out.
Because, but okay, I'm trying to communicate, Wendy, and I'm telling him, I'm like, okay, well, you know, we can't do this by ourselves. It can't be your demands. It can't be my demands. We got to work together or whatever. And I try to work with him, but it's like it's his way or no way.
Okay, so then leave him alone. Break up with him. You're only 21. You've only been together with him for a year. It sounds like he's got some very basic fundamentals to a relationship kind of screwed up. And at this point in your life, a 21 young lady, you don't need to hear any man tell you it's their way or no way.
It's Wendy, man.
Hey, Wendy.
Hi.
My boyfriend gave himself a wet pussy or whatever. He said he almost burnt his off.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Back by popular demand. And this time, it's bigger and better than ever.
Pick your pleasure.
It's the luxury of your choice. Having the ability to choose what you desire most.
Pick your pleasure.
Louis Vuitton, Gucci, diamonds, and furs. Exotic trips, cash. A night out in the town with one of your favorite stars. Listen for the winning time starting at 7:15 a.m., 12:15 in the afternoon, and 6:15 evenings.
Pick your pleasure.
With 107.5 WBLS.
Today's R&B and classic soul. And the Wendy Williams Experience, 107.5 WBLS. A shout out to Big Franny, who says that she totally agrees with me about Neo and his sex appeal and just the words and all that other kind of stuff. And she's a lesbian, but she says when she, hears, Neo is, he makes her want to holler. So just because he's so romantic. And she also says regarding the 12-year-old son who wants to have sex, she says she doesn't think that it's too much for the mother to take him to the AIDS ward because unfortunately that is the reality. And his age is one of the highest ages infected, Big Franny says. Thanks, Franny. Oh, she also says down at the bottom, hey, Charlamagne.
Peace, Franny.
This hour, the Wendy Williams Experience is brought to you by Judge Joe Brown. Let me talk to you real quick about LA weight loss. 1-800-448-TRIM, 1-800-448-TRIM. So, I lost 25 pounds on LA weight loss. 2 separate times I was on the program. The first time I lost 15, didn't gain it back. Then I went back in to lose another 10. I feel wonderful. I feel like, now I'm going to apply the things that I've learned from LA weight loss in terms of keeping weight off and losing weight to the remainder of my life. And I will not gain this weight back. No, I won't. I have lunch, as a matter of fact, in the lobby right now. On the way up, I ordered turkey on wheat. Today, I don't feel like having the bread. So it's just, dry turkey, fresh turkey cut right off the carcass. And so I ordered spicy mustard, to dip. That's lunch. No cheese, no bread. I don't feel like having it.
Were those sweet potato fries at 2 a.m. last night part of LA weight loss?
No, they weren't. But you know what that was a part of? That was, me and Charlemagne, we were at the diner last night, 2 o'clock in the morning before we went to bed.
And her husband.
Bed nightclub, that is. Yeah. No, we had just come from the Laugh Factory, and I don't know what we were doing. I was in the Champagne He's all day yesterday. But did you notice about the fries? I ordered them because I love sweet potato fries, but I didn't eat a lot of the fries. I might have eaten 8, no more than 15 of them, little shoestring fries. And I dressed them up with all, the stuff that I love on fries: ketchup, lots of pepper, a little bit of salt. But I knew it was 2 a.m, and I just wanted something to absorb the champagne. Plus, I'm a fat ass, and I still like to eat. Look, I'm not gaining the weight back no matter what. So call LA Weight Loss. They will go hard for you like they did for me, and they help me, and they can help you. 1-800-448-TRIM. BLS, we are welcoming Tyler Perry back for the last time to the Beacon Theater, May 9th through May 14th. For Medea goes to jail at the Beacon Theater. The New York Department of Health is encouraging you to quit smoking. They want you to call the 311 for more information. And I got this very interesting thing. A gossipnista with an opinion. His name is David Polin, and he writes this. It's headlined by saying, should New York radio divas Michelle Visage and Wendy Williams team up? I like Michelle. I've never met Michelle, but she used to be with RuPaul on the VH1 show and whatnot. And I understand that she implies, how you doing, on her show as homage to me. So I love that. Anyway, he goes on to say, I think so. Listening to both Michelle and Williams on BLS, she's over at Mix, I can visualize them being a spectacular radio tandem. Why? Well, when you tune in to the veteran women in 2006, you get the clear impression that they are too much personality and charisma for their respective counterparts. That would be like you to me, Charlemagne. Visage co-host Joe Causey, who wisely takes the back seat to the brilliance of Visage by sticking to reporting the weather and traffic reports. Williams MCs her show solo, but her management have given her a sidekick. No, they didn't. I hand-plucked. My management would be my husband. Yeah, no, we hand-plucked. We that's pillow talk. How about Charlemagne? We like him like that. I just don't want you all to think there's somebody, sticking somebody in the room that I don't want, like I'm losing control of my own damn show. That's not happening. Anyway, Williams MCs her show solo, but her management has given her a sidekick known as Charlemagne. He spelled it right, Charlemagne. Charlemagne the God. He even got your middle name and your last name, the, and then God. Wow. To provide a male perspective, but he also chooses to stay in the background, perhaps at Williams' insistence. No, that's not in my insistence, but I told Charlemagne when he started with the show, this show will always be called the Wendy Williams Experience. I'm not putting anybody else's name, not even yours, in the marquee. I worked too hard for this. But certainly chime in.
I love my backseat of the Bentley ride. I don't know what he's talking about.
Now, to pair Michelle and Wendy, why? Because Michelle is the white version of Wendy, and Wendy is the black version of Michelle. Michelle has Wendy's street smarts and bougie tendencies, and vice versa. They're both quick on their feet and don't take themselves too seriously. Need more reason? They're gorgeous. Wow, thank you. They're gorgeous. They represent the new 35 plus, having more in common with teens and college kids than their older sisters and aunts. And finally, they both have the nicest implants in Gotham. Wow.
Wow.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you. It wouldn't happen, the writer goes on to say, but I can dream if I want to. Wow. You know, that'd be too much personality for one room.
Too much breast.
Too much breast. And not only that, but I'm not sharing a marquee. I've worked too hard for this. I headline only. I'm a solo artist, like Mary. Yeah. I love Michelle, though. Shout out to you, Michelle. Look at this. In his dreams, he'd love to pair us together. And Charlemagne here, you can have this. He saves all of his emails, faxes, and files, whether they're good or bad. What are you doing with these?
I'm putting them in my folder and keeping them because, you know, this could possibly be a dream.
Oh.
And, you know.
Oh. Here you go.
When I wake up out of the Matrix, I want to have
something to remember.
Yes, exactly.
Oh. I got the people poll question results coming up. Jenny is on line number 2, and she's a white woman dating a black man with baggage.
Hello?
Bronx. Hi, Jenny. Hi,
Jada?
Jenny?
Jada.
I'm sorry, Jada. Hi, it's Wendy. How are you today?
Hi, Wendy. How are you?
Very well, thank you.
To speak to you.
Thank you, Jenny. I'm glad that you listen. So what's going on there?
I'm a caller. I'm a friend in my head.
Thank you.
I was just calling. Actually, I didn't get to tell her the whole entire story. I'm in a relationship for 6 years, and I was also dating a professional basketball player since high school. Mm-hmm. And he's called my house on numerous occasions, and he actually, destroyed my relationship.
Oh. What, the basketball player?
Yeah.
How did he destroy your 6-year relationship? Because 6 years ago, you were only 20 years old.
My boyfriend picked up the phone many times, and he didn't hang up. He just kept speaking to him.
Do you and your boyfriend live together?
Practically, you can say.
Okay. And the professional basketball player, how old were you when you dated him?
Ever since high school.
So you had a boyfriend
No, I've been with the present boyfriend for 6 years.
Yes, the basketball player is your ex-boyfriend?
You can say.
I mean, did you cheat? I'm trying to get where in your life.
No, I never cheated on my current boyfriend with him.
Okay.
I haven't seen him in the last 2-3 years, but he's been calling me nonstop.
Okay, but you mentally cheated. Is what?
Yes.
Okay.
You can say that, yes.
Tell me about the relationship with the basketball player when it was going on.
Oh, I've been with him for the last 10 years, except for the time with my boyfriend. All right,
wait, Jenny. You've been with your present boyfriend for 6 years, right?
Right.
You're in love. You're living practically together. When did you get together with this basketball player? How old were you then? I'm trying to...
Oh, when did I first meet him?
Yes.
He was 14 years old.
Okay. And he was playing in the NBA?
He is playing.
Okay, and he is. Okay. And when's the last time... Okay, when you were 14 years old, you met this professional basketball player.
Yeah, we were friends for like a year or two, and then I started dating him all the way till probably like 5 years ago.
Okay, so there was an overlapping of time where you were with your present boyfriend and still with the basketball player.
In the first year.
Yes, so you were cheating, that's what I'm saying, on your boyfriend to still be with the basketball player.
Being that it was a really fresh relationship,
okay,
we kind of understood that we had past relationships that were still in our lives.
Got you. Okay, now...
So, I've been faithful to him completely.
Yes.
It's just he doesn't believe me.
Okay. And so where are we now? Because I'm trying to figure out why it is that you haven't changed your number so the basketball player couldn't... I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand. I did change my house number. I had to. I had no choice.
Yeah.
And then he got it anyway. And I didn't know. And I was home one day and I was cooking, and my boyfriend was in the bedroom and he called.
Jenny, I got to tell you something. I don't know how the basketball player got your telephone number. Why?
My family number.
Through your family?
Yeah, he called my old house number like 10 years ago and asked one of my cousins for my number. For my new number.
I mean, what's your question to me? How do you make your present boyfriend feel?
It's not even, I don't know how to prove it to him. I didn't cheat on him.
There is no way.
The other guy, he's really being persistent, the NBA player.
There's no way of proving that. And furthermore, you might want to change your number again. Inform your family not to give your number out. It is not fresh, fly, or cool because, he's messing up your relationship. And as for your boyfriend, the only way you can show somebody that you're not cheating is through action. I mean, when he calls your cell phone, unfortunately, you're not going to be able to have the luxury of, saying, I'll get it later. You got to pick up the phone and be accountable for where you are and, all that old cop mess. I mean, it'll pass, after a few years, but you've got some proving to do. All right. Thank you for calling, Jenny.
Thank you very much, Wendy.
I'm sorry. Bye-bye. I mean, it's tough. I mean, when you cheat, you really just got to lay your life out like an open book if you care about the person, really forgiving you, I mean, that is what it is. Why would some regular guy think that, I mean, she's got a tough time with the basketball player too. Some regular guy is going to believe, oh yeah, you're still not cheating with, some Michael Jordan character or whatever. If I was a boyfriend, I'd be thinking that too, He went from a pro basketball player with money and status to me. All right. Anyway, we got to continue with the break. It's still Advice Hour. I got the results of the People Poll question. Uncle Lucas coming up next hour. It's the Wendy Williams Experience. Oh, special treat for New York City. Candi Staton, the old school singer. I'm a victim of the very last whatever. Do we have that song in the files? I would love to be able to play that today. She's going to talk about her juicy affairs with other people, including Al Jarreau and Lou Rawls. So we'll get in the mind of Candi Staton and hear about her new album, too, in the bonus hour of the Wendy Williams Experience at 6 o'clock on 107.5 WBLS.
Wendy, the greatest show on earth. Wendy Williams Experience.
I was getting it in here in the studio. Simple turkey. All right, so it's still Advice Hour here on the show. I got the results from... Hey, she didn't put any... Oh, yesterday's question not announced. Oh, okay, here we go. Yesterday's... Oh, my gosh, my mouth. Wait, hold on. Anybody got a roll of paper towels so I can dry up all the... I've got a very juicy inside mouth. I just very... always producing moisture. And no, I'm good. Let me just... I shouldn't have eaten the mustard before I opened the mic. Do you think it's too soon for United 93 to be released? Now, that's the 9/11 movie. It's going to be released, I believe, this weekend nationwide. Do you think it's too soon? Yes or no? And you can go to the website, thewendywilliamsexperience.com, and cast your vote. All right, let's go to the telephone and talk to line number 1, Annan. Oh, anonymous. It's short for... How you doing?
Hi, this is Wendy?
Yes.
Hi, Wendy.
Hi, welcome to the radio. So I see that...
let me turn my radio down.
Yes.
Wendy, I have a problem.
Okay.
I am 26, and I just had a set of twins 10 months ago. My situation is similar to yours, but I had to get stitched up and bed rest for the whole 9 months.
Mm-hmm.
But me and my boyfriend been together 3 years, but we knew each other for about 10.
Okay.
And he engaged to me on Christmas, and, I said yes.
Mm-hmm.
But now he's, want to be this big street runner. He's forgetting about the family. He still pay all the bills and everything, but he just want to be in the streets. I done found girls' numbers under male names, and different things like that.
Right.
I don't know what to do. I am like, I want to trust him, but now I'm having trust problems because he's starting to have female numbers under male names, and like I don't know what he's doing now.
Well, now you know. Yeah, he's cheating. I mean,
Now
but why would he put female numbers under male names? Why is he trying to be deceptive? You know, if Karen is just a friend, then you know you would have Karen under K for Karen.
Yes, and that's how I feel, because if I had male friends, I put them under their name and I let them know that I talked to them.
Yes.
You know?
So he's cheating. So he's cheating, and you've known him for 10 years. You got the twins, and you all are engaged. So, I mean, I've answered. I guess your question is, how do you deal with it?
Yes, because like I have low tolerance with men, and he knows this.
All right, but
he known me for this long, and my thing is, I'm ready to put him out. Me and my twins do us, and I take him to child support court. Like, that's how I feel. But the family, like, oh no, can you just work with him? He's young, because he is 3 years younger than me.
Okay,
but I'm like, I don't know. Like, I want to do it for the family. You know, I want this daddy there to help me raise the twins and everything. But I really can't deal with the cheating. I don't have time for the young girls and the dumb stuff. I'm really mature for my age.
Okay.
I have my own house. I have a truck driving job. I'm doing very well for my age.
Okay.
I don't have time.
Here's the thing. The grass is not always greener on the other side.
And I know that.
You already have an obligation with him through having your babies together.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a commitment there. You're engaged to be married. If you can't work it out, then you'll have to go your separate ways. But please don't make the mistake of thinking that going, your separate way is going to land you with a man who is not cheating, because quite possibly the next one will be cheating worse. If he cheats or something else. So I don't know this man. I don't know whether there's a possibility if you can work it out. Only you can answer the question of, can this relationship survive? You know, relationships are a very individual thing. And when it comes to cheating, there is no clear cut, leave him or not leave him. At least, that's been my experience, because that used to be my clear cut, hell no. And then you get, faced with that, and then you have to make some decisions and rationalize it in your head. And nobody else can help you rationalize it except for you, because it's your life, it's your man, and nobody knows him better than you, like that. John is 31 and he's married. He's the breadwinner, and he's married, and he's been dreaming about his ex for the last 3 months. Hi, John. Line number 3. John? Yes. Yeah, you've been dreaming about your ex. Wow. Yep. Well, what is there any more to it?
Hello?
John, yes, it's Wendy. You're on the radio.
Hi, how are you?
Good. So I see here you've been dreaming about your ex for the last 3 months, and you haven't seen her in 8 years.
Yeah, I've been married the whole 8 years.
Yeah. How are things with your marriage?
We got 15 years left. I'm just kidding around.
Yeah.
Things are fine. I love my wife. We got 2 kids, and it's just I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I can't make sense of it.
Well, I wouldn't reach out to call her or act on this. I think that, and I've watched Sylvia Brown and some of these psychics enough to know when they say when you dream about people from your past and you can't really explain it, it usually is not about the people. It's about a carefree time in your life. 8 years ago, you were a carefree guy. You just had a girlfriend. You were in your early 20s. You didn't have as many responsibilities. Now at 31, you're a married man with a responsibility to your wife and your 2 children. It's hard out here. And it was a carefree time. I wouldn't call her. If you're asking me, should I call her? No, hell no. You leave that telephone alone and save those thoughts for your dreams. John. All right, you guys, keep it where you got it. Nasty Uncle Luke is coming up next.
It's Wendy, man.
Presently, my husband just got discharged from the military. But now he's home, and I just want to tell him to get the out.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
It's the Wendy Williams Experience, everybody. So I let you know that, sorry for being another scene spoiler, but Adrian's coming back to The Sopranos. It's going to be where dude who was responsible for shooting her kind of messed the hit up, and she ends up living. And so she goes into a witness protection program. And how they're doing it is that the FBI is agreeing to, clear her of everything and protect her if she returns the favor by testifying against Tony. So, yeah, in front of Carmela, they say. So I have no idea where they're going with the rest of the storyline, but Adrian lives. Another good one for The Sopranos. Okay, so Tommy Lister, a.k.a. Debo from Fridays, was robbed at gunpoint at a restaurant called Harold and Bell's on Jefferson Boulevard in South Los Angeles yesterday. Apparently, he was... Wait, hold on. What is this? Goes on to explain about him. Okay, after they agreed to band together. All right. Apparently, he's South Central Los Angeles, and was supposed to be. All right, he was meeting with some clergy people about gang violence and homelessness, and he was about his business, trying to make the streets safe. And he was the last one to leave the meeting, and they were in this restaurant, and so two gunmen approached him, and he thought they were coming to ask him for an autograph or to say hello. Instead, they pulled a gun and proceeded to take his jewelry, his cell phone, and his wallet, and threatened to kill him right there on the spot if he didn't comply. This was at 9:30 in the morning, and at a restaurant, just right there. Yeah.
At least he wasn't trying to rob nobody, because he confused you. He got them cross eyes too?
Yeah.
I heard he was, how you doing too?
Well, I was going to say, I ran into him on the red carpet one time before, and I questioned, I was like, Debo, you doing? Yeah. Heather Locklear says she considers Denise Richards dead to her.
Wow.
Yeah. It's in the New Star magazine. It's so many pages, it's explosive. This article looks so juicy. I want to put this down for book read of the month here in the book club, but I can't. We actually have our book reads. If you hang on a moment, I'm going to remind you of what they are, and then we're going to bring Uncle Luke in. But earlier today, the judge, David Vaughn, granted a motion to release $100,000 from Shine's money, from Shine's frozen money, to so his family can continue to pay bills and like that.
Well, that's actually for his legal fees.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's $100,000 they're going to release for his legal fees, so he can for a civil case that he's trying to fight.
Yeah.
In that shoot.
Wow. Jeez, not even to buy cars and stuff. So I just mentioned books, and I do want you guys to know that we're rounding out April and also April's book reads. Mistakes Men Make by Byron Harmon. Byron will be coming in tomorrow to talk about his book. And then, I encourage you guys, if you're looking for a good read, this is a great read, actually. I got a few pages into it, but I am almost finished with the other book, LaJoyce Brookshire. I mean, I read these books. I catch them when I can. I just want to encourage you guys that if you like to read, I just like to give you book suggestions and hopefully introduce you to the authors when permitted. The authors come in, they talk about their book. So Byron will be in tomorrow. His book is about an NFL star, a playboy who gets this big money job in New York as a sportscaster and gets sucked into everything, the partying, the fast women, the drugs, the whole bit. And the other book, Faith Under Fire, Betrayed by a Thing Called Love, is by LaJoyce Brookshire. LaJoyce was a woman who fell in love with a man and got married to him. Little did she know that he married her, deceiving her, because he had full-blown AIDS. The drama unfolds. LaJoyce is fortunate to live to tell the story. It's all in her book, Faith Under Fire, Betrayed by a Thing Called Love. It's by LaJoyce Brookshire, and she will be in the show tomorrow as well. Now, I've already picked out next month's book read, which I'm real excited about that. And I've actually already picked out June's book read, which is going to be my book. Hell, no point in having a book club if I can't, put my own book in it, right? So I got Charlemagne reading my galley, which is about half of the book you have. A galley is not the full book. That's just to, suck you in and give reviewers enough, Charlemagne, to review the book. But my book is coming out June 20th. Shout out to my Random House family. It's called Drama Is Her Middle Name. It's a novel. It starts off my novel series about this girl in my head. Her name is Ritz Harper. She's a radio personality. As a matter of fact, I like how Jolie Magazine, the magazine for which I do the advice column, you guys put this down as a great summer read. Thank you, Jolie Magazine. Thank you. So this is what they say. Available June 20th, 2006. Shock jock extraordinaire Wendy Williams takes you on a ride of your life through flashbacks of the rise and fall of her alter ego, Ritz Harper. Harper is New York's hottest radio DJ. She puts the S in shock and the G in gossip, and drama is her middle name. Ritz exclusive story. This is one story that Ritz tells in the book. She doesn't tell it, she actually lives it. Anyway, this one particular shocking piece of gossip, they go on to write, torpedoes her to the top of the ratings, and she's rewarded with her very own show. As Ritz's star grows brighter, even friends become foes as Ritz welcomes her guests onto her show and, like a talking Venus flytrap, verbally seduces them and then watches their lives crumble. Ritz soon becomes the darling of the radio station's drive time slot. But what happens when Ritz goes from drive time diva to drive-by victim? As Ritz lies crumpled in a heap on the New York City sidewalk, not far from the studio, felled by bullets with her name on them, all she can think as she struggles to maintain consciousness is, "Who did this to me? Who did this?" An enticing novel riffed with dirt, scandal, and drama. Yes, drama is her middle name. Ritz Harper.
Hopefully it'll be a movie soon.
Yeah, Charlemagne's reading it right now. He says that it would make for a good movie. I don't know. That'll be our June book read. But in the meantime, let's bring in a man who's also in the book game, Uncle Luke. Yes, My Life and Freaky Times. Bring the man in, please. Friend to the Wendy Williams Experience, Uncle Luke. Hi, Luke. How do you manage to maintain your figure?
Huh?
How do you manage?
I don't know.
You never really get that thing, you know.
Yeah. Old people get.
Yeah, well, you know.
That blow up thing.
Yeah, you're a little. This is Charlemagne the God, by the way.
Hey, what's up, man? How you feeling?
So, truthfully, you look good.
Thank you.
As old young people are supposed to look.
Thank you. I don't eat everything.
Yeah.
I don't eat all these different women that everybody else eat.
Jeez, here we go. Hey, did you ever get married to your scientist, your biophysicist?
No.
I knew that was a lie.
You knew that was.
Were you ever engaged for real?
Yeah, I was engaged.
So what happened, Luke?
I was in love with her. She broke my heart.
Okay, what was her job again? Something really heady.
She was a biochemist.
Yes, wow, see?
You remember everything.
Yes, I do. Well, I was fascinated by that, Luke, and you've been a longtime friend of the show.
Right.
And your life often fascinates me because you are a purveyor of sex, but you do not participate in sex with the girls that you have up there on stage.
No.
Now, you could be lying to me, but I've always believed that about you.
No, that's what it is. I'm real picky about what I deal with. You know that, Wendy.
I know.
I tried to go out with you.
Alas.
Before you introduced me to your husband. I got married.
And so, and then your choice of women the choices of women that you deal with in your real life is always fascinating too, because you wouldn't deal with a woman who got up there and did that as your serious girlfriend or wife.
No.
And then you have a daughter who you would crack her skull. You didn't use those words, but I'm translating what you said. You'd crack her skull if you knew she wanted to go into sex.
Yeah. Well, when they get old, they do different things.
Yes.
These days.
How old is your daughter now?
I have two daughters. Three daughters.
How old are they?
One is 18.
Wow.
One is 15. Mm-hmm. Then I got another one that I don't know too much about.
What's your take as the sex? Yeah. By the way, what is that all about?
I don't know too much about.
You just dropped a seed someplace and one night stand or something?
No, not necessarily.
Do you send checks?
Yeah, it was a I send checks.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all I do these days. Send checks.
Do you want to know about the daughter that's just out there?
Yeah. I think I met her one time, and she was kind of loony.
Okay, how do you think you met her?
I think somebody introduced me to her. Said, "Hey, this is your daughter." Oh.
What was that? Her mother introduced you like that?
Yeah. I got to say, it was another girl in Detroit. Say, hey, this your son.
Wow.
I was like, hey, let's go take tests. So one day I just got everybody, loaded them all up in the van.
Yeah.
And just went down, took tests.
Yeah, tests.
Yeah.
And
DNA tests.
Yes.
Stick them in stick everybody.
Now, what's the total tally of kids that Luke
total tally
has?
is actually 4.
4.
Yeah.
And 3. What about your boy? Is your
boy? Yeah, Luke.
Is he from a jump off or no? Obviously not. You named him your name, Luke. Or no, that's a smart jump off. Yeah, take the name.
Yeah. No, all those. That's the only thing that I've experienced in my life is really, having, starting a family. Getting in bed with a girl and say, let's make a baby. You know what I'm saying?
The other children are just like accidents that happen. And you love them, but you didn't plan them.
No, I didn't plan them at all. Girls trying to get checks.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Now the biochemist, she has children with you?
No.
Well.
No, I started doing good after doing all those different things.
Yeah.
And I've been doing good all the way up until now. My son is 13 years old, so.
Are you a millionaire?
I'm kind of sort of. I'm all right.
Yeah.
I can't say that on the radio because then people go to robbing you.
What did you just punch somebody in the face or give blood? Why do you have a Band-Aid on your hand?
I don't know how I did that. No, I didn't punch nobody in the face lately.
Okay.
I'll let you know first if I did.
Yeah, when's the last time you were in a fight?
The last time I was in a fight? That's a good question. I try to beat up my security guard back there.
That's your security?
No.
Oh.
No, the one, he's way in the pink room in your office.
Yeah. Do you like that in there?
Yeah. I like all the girls, double, triple Ds.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, what you do? Only way you can work for me, you got to have big boobs.
Yeah,
huh?
yeah. Oh, yeah, all my girls have big breasts, too. That's just coincidence, right? Just coincidence.
No, you put that
big,
part in.
And when I say big, I'm saying, like, Taryn, you look like a double D or an E cup. What are you, E? She's an E cup. My producer.
Wouldn't mind getting between those.
Yeah. And they're natural.
They are natural?
Yes.
See, I can lay my head up in there and do the whole lot. I can do a lot of things with her.
So let's
Can I go in the pink room?
and get with Taryn's pink meat?
Yeah. That's right.
Hey, listen, let's talk about your book. It says, it's Uncle Luke, My Life and My Freaky Times. Are we naming names in here?
Yeah, we're naming a lot of names in there.
I would love to, and this is audio, so I can actually, when I'm going to listen to this, I have to.
Yeah, see, that's what I did because, our audience, they ain't not too many people, your audience, because all the rich people listen to your show, they got time to read books. But, mostly hip-hop kids, they ain't got no time to read books.
Well, it is true. I do well with that 25 to 54 age group.
Yes, you do.
But the kids listen also, and you'd be surprised. People do enjoy reading. How long is this book on tape part?
It's a double audio book, so it's pretty much 70 minutes, 140 minutes.
Okay.
And there's an album in there.
That's my summer read for when I'm driving in the car going to pick up my son from Martha's Vineyard this summer.
I'm gonna give you the hard copy too.
Yeah, I would like that. I would like that a lot.
You're gonna find it very funny. We're
gonna take phone calls from some of your fans.
Let's do it.
And I want to talk to you about some of the things that are in this book. And I want to talk to you about the music and what's all going on with Luke. So
no problem.
It's Luke in the studio, and so keep it where you got it, okay? All right, thanks.
Wendy, man.
My problem is I have a boyfriend, and the thing is that I don't want to get married to him because he has a drinking problem.
Oh. The Wendy Williams Experience.
Back by popular demand. And this time, it's bigger and better than ever.
Pick your pleasure.
It's the luxury of your choice. Having the ability to choose what you desire most.
Pick your pleasure.
Louis Vuitton, Gucci, diamonds and furs, exotic trips, cash. A night out in the town with one of your favorite stars. Listen for the winning time starting at 7:15 a.m., 12:15 in the afternoon, and 6:15 evenings.
Pick your pleasure.
With 107.5 WBLS.
Yeah. Today's R&B and classic soul. Shout out to Armenian Jordan, who needs a good lawyer to look over songwriting contract. Well, I rate right up there with the best of the lawyers in this business, Jill Ramsey. who I know personally. So try Jill Ramsey. She's wonderful. She's fantastic. And she is a pit bull in a skirt. Also, shout out to Maria. Maria, unfortunately, I don't know of anything that fixes stretch marks. And doctors, people say that they have cream to fade stretch marks, to make them go away. There are potions and things like that. Quite frankly, I think those are people just taking your money. I mean, I don't even believe that creams and lotions help out with pregnancy and stretch marks, only because, you know, when I was pregnant with little Kev, first of all, I never had any stretch marks before having the baby. And when I was pregnant with the baby, I was very diligent for like the first 3 months in slathering, moisture, getting my skin ready, slathering the special stretch mark stuff all over my belly and my legs and my breasts and all, like, because that ruins cleavage. You get nice cleavage and you see this big fire, coming up. And then you got on your nice low-rise jeans and you see the fire all coming out of your belly and it just off your ass and, behind. Yeah, it's terrible. So I was slathering cream, but because I was on bed rest with him and I had a plethora of things to worry about, including perhaps him not making it here, I used to forget to slather stretch. I was like, that's the least of my problems. If I can just have this baby, I'll take the stretch marks and all the war wounds and everything. Damn it, I just want to have this baby. And I stopped with the moisturizing. I stopped. And to this day, I have not one stretch mark, thank God. I mean, with all the other, knock on wood, but it's not going to happen now. If it hasn't happened yet, it's not going to happen. I have no stretch marks, which, is like I have dimples. In my family, the girls dimple, So, I have a couple of, dimples on my butt. I get a little dimples on my thighs, just cellulite. But no stretch marks. So I just say to you, Marie, look at the women in your family. If the women in your family have, the women closest to you, your mother, your sisters and stuff like that, your aunts, if the women in your family have stretch marks, then you're probably going to get stretch marks regardless, is what I say. But then again, what do I know? I'm only talking from experience. And looking at the women in my family, my mom doesn't have stretch marks, my sister doesn't have stretch marks, but we all have cellulite. So that's our deal. That's our problem. And, that's that. Yeah, I know what you mean, though. She's worried about getting stretch marks on her boobs. That's like, and then you can always use Dermablend, I guess, to cover the stretch marks, the cover cream and everything. But nothing worse than having your boobs all hiked up and, looking nice, and then you can see the fire. Or you're wearing your low-rise jeans and you're looking cute and sassy, and then your shirt lifts up by accident. And there's the fire. You know what I mean? There's the fire. Everything's looking good in the silhouette and everything, and your shirt lifts up by accident. Ooh, fire!
Wow.
You know what I mean, Charlamagne?
I don't have stretch marks.
Have you ever seen stretch marks?
Yes, I have.
I know you have. This hour of the Wendy Williams Experience is being brought to you by Lowe's. And don't forget, everybody, this is the radio station with the Pick Your Pleasure contest. Yes? Coming up in the bonus hour today, we've got your chance to pick your pleasure. Prada, Louis, the good stuff that you love getting as gifts. WBLS is proud sponsor of TV 411. You can improve your reading and math skills by watching TV 411. And that's Fridays at 12:30 p.m. on Channel 13. Too Short's coming out with a new CD. Did we establish Nobody Cares?
Too Short's always going to have a little fan base. He's got like a cult-like following.
Exactly. Yeah.
He's getting too old to be so perverted, though. Sort of like Luke. You got to ask him about that.
Well, his latest single is called Blow the Whistle. It's already apparently on radio. He can also be heard on Khaleesi's new Bossy song. Too Short. Okay. Let's move on. Let's see. Is there anybody waiting on the telephone?
Yeah.
I know people wanted to talk to Luke. We can do that in a few moments when he comes back in. Hello, hi, it's Wendy.
Hello.
Hi, how are you? It's Wendy.
Fine, how are you?
Good.
Wendy?
Yes, welcome to the show, yes.
Yes, I met a doctor. His name is Dr. Fox. He has an office in Fresh Meadows.
Mm-hmm.
He works on stretch marks. He has a laser technique that he uses.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually tried it, and it kind of works. So his name is Dr. Fox.
Okay.
He has an office in Fresh Meadows. That's the one that I've been to. He has offices in Manhattan and out in Suffolk County on Long Island.
Yes.
I've never been to them. You know, if you want to have someone look it up,
Yeah.
maybe through a phone book or whatever.
Now-
He is in the Yellow Pages.
Now,
so.
it is common, though, for plastic surgeons and dermatologists to do stretch mark work. I know my dermatologist, Dr. Janine Downey over in Montclair, she does work on stretch marks. But your stretch marks are not gone, are they? They're just lightened, right?
Well, it depends, because he said that certain laser surgeries work on darker skin better than it does on lighter skin. So it depends on the pigmentation of your skin, actually.
So you still have stretch marks. They're just lighter, though, right?
I don't see them anymore.
Oh, wow. Good for you.
I don't see them anymore, but my stretch marks were light to begin with.
Say,
So
okay.
it depends on the severity of the stretch mark.
Yeah.
So, but Dr. Fox is not too bad. I just figured that I would call and I wanted to tell you I love you and how you doing.
Thank you, and how you doing? Hey, by the way, how much was that laser stretch mark removal?
It was about $250 for a test prep, and if you like the results from the test prep, it was $500 for the surgery.
Oh, wait, this is surgery.
It's not surgery. I mean, for the procedure.
Okay.
Because it's just a laser that he uses.
Yes.
And it like burns the skin.
Yes.
Where the stretch mark is.
Yes.
And then, you scab up a little bit, but then you heal.
Yes. Gotcha. All right. Well, thanks for calling. Thanks for the tip. Take care. Bye-bye.
Take it easy. Bye.
Hello. Hi, it's Wendy. How are you?
Hey, Wendy. How are you today?
I'm doing fine.
I'm calling today because I listen every day on my drive home, and yesterday my son and I decided that we were going to go to this Mango.
Okay.
And the service was fine. Everyone was really nice and really amenable. However, the food was garbage.
That's Queen Latifah's mom's place in Teaneck.
In Hackensack.
In Hackensack, right? Yeah. Yeah?
It was garbage. The whiting was, the frozen packages. The collard greens were the chopped frozen collards. The main ingredient basically was accent salt. It was really bad. I mean, the service was slow. It was so slow that they actually sent free hors d'oeuvres, which were the jerk wings. The jerk wings were cold on the inside with a really wet sauce on the top. I would not recommend anyone go there if they're real.
You can't believe you're talking, and I think that this is your facts right here. Do you work at Hudson United Bank?
You blew me up.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Damn. I can't believe that as you're talking, I run into your facts. Wow.
Wendy, everyone there was nice. There was no screaming. There was no yelling.
It says there was no cornbread on the table, nice atmosphere, long waiting period for food, very amenable service, and the How You Doing crew was out and in their glory.
Yeah, they went in their glory. They popped a few bottles. I mean, everything else except for the food was magnificent.
Oh. Well, sometimes that's good. I mean, it's just a place where you can go. Get a rotten burger, but at least everybody's nice.
Right.
Hey, all right. Well, that's one woman's opinion. I've never been to Mango's, and people have said that the food there is great. I don't know. Candi Staton is coming up during the bonus hour today. A little treat for my bonus hour people. Actually, her schedule would not permit, nor mine, because we already had Luke booked and we already had Hill Harper booked. And this is one day where she's flying to town and she wants to drop it about her past affairs, including with Al Jarreau and Lou Rawls, plus Candi Staton. Yes, the singer. I'm a victim. Yeah. I wonder if Taryn ever found that song. I asked her about it yesterday. That's the only problem with having, a young producer like that, is that she doesn't even know what the hell I'm talking about or why that song is important. You know what I mean? She doesn't know. She has no idea who that is. Young Charlamagne, do you know who Candi Staton is?
I thought she was a porn star.
Oh, my God.
Tell what you just said just now. I just heard the name and I just assumed porn star.
So the bonus hour was one big cricket to you because she's going to be talking about her affairs with Lou Rawls and Al Jarreau.
A bunch of guys that need Viagra now.
And Candi Staton, who you don't know. You're going to be basically sitting there with the Stone Cold Killer face on.
Learning something, hopefully.
No. What not to do. All right, so keep it where you got it. All right, Charlamagne's here. I'm Wendy, and we'll be here until 7 o'clock. It's still the Hour of Truth, and we're bringing Uncle Luke back in for his last and final stage call here on the show for today. All right,
The Home Depot
7.
presents.
How you doing?
But you gotta sing it though. She wants you to sing it like just how you sing your song. She's like, what?
First time ever I heard your show, I thought to myself, how you doing?
Just like that. Oh my God.
Okay. Hi, Wendy. It's Roberta Flack. And the first time ever I heard your show, I thought to myself, how you doing?
Yes, everybody, you're checking out the Wendy Williams Experience. Hey, Tampa, Jacksonville, are you digging the scene? All right. I mean, because we've been together now for about 2 weeks. All right. And by the way, everybody, you're always free to email me at Wendy at thewendywilliamsexperience.com. If you want to email Charlamagne, you can email there too. Charlamagne, your email is just too. What is it? C at seethegod.com?
Yes, seethegod.com. CTHAGOD.com. Or you can always get at me on MySpace.
Excuse me. Why have you put your sunglasses back on? Are we not?
Because I was in the pink room, and it's I ain't never been that far in the pink.
Yes. Hung like a pimple, are you?
Don't get nervous.
Do you use condoms when you're in the pink, Uncle Luke? I hear a lot of sex talk, but I don't never hear about
condoms. Do I use condoms? Yeah, practice safe sex.
You got a lot of accidental kids running around,
Yeah,
yeah, that is true.
13 years ago.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The condoms weren't as popular.
Yeah, it wasn't popular. That's when you tested all them kind of things.
Yeah. Hey, were you doing TV today? You have on foundation?
I don't know. I taped so many shows. I don't know what happened.
Or is that just your face? I mean, it's your skin is either beautiful or your makeup is tasteful.
Are you ready for burial, man?
Makeup? I don't do no makeup.
What the hell is burial?
Burial.
Oh, burial.
Yeah,
I don't do no makeup.
You look good. Your skin is beautiful.
No, I don't do no makeup.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. A nice finish.
I don't do no makeup.
So now...
put the makeup on me.
I don't know. I thought maybe you were doing,
No, I'm not no R&B singer. I'm a hip-hop P-ologist 3 steps higher than a gynecologist. I just keep my face in the right places.
All right.
When it smells good.
Yes, I understand.
Of course.
Yes. Shout out to the affiliates. I just want you to know that I will need another few minutes beyond the normal break time of this particular break. So we'll be extending as I want to get into Uncle Luke's sex life with Gloria Velez, that threesome with you and she and Keith Sweat.
Whoa. You want to get it with the threesome?
Yes, I want to talk about that.
Oh, you do?
So how did it all go down? Because Gloria's been around. She's easy. Uncle Luke, I know you were easy. Keith Sweat? I know Keith is a little, he can be a little man whore himself. But I don't picture the three of you in bed together on the same
Gloria.
woman.
The girl, she just twisted it all up.
How did it happen?
See, that's why I like you. You put me, Keith, and Gloria in the bed together.
Did you have a threesome?
No.
That's a myth.
No, me and her. No, did I have a threesome? No. I had quite a few threesomes.
Okay, no. Talk about Gloria.
Oh, Gloria. No, Gloria was in the room with me, Keith Sweat, and some other people, and another girl was up in there, one of my dancers, and she said, she could turn her out. So she laid her on the glass table.
This is Gloria laid her on the glass table?
No.
The dancer wanted to turn Gloria out.
My girl laid Gloria on the glass table.
Okay.
And me and Keith was sitting there looking. And then she said, she bet me that she could turn her out. So before you know it, she started doing what she do best. And before, Gloria fell in love with the girl, and they went off. And next thing I saw was...
Wow.
I saw her back on the road probably maybe a year later. She was back out there on the road with us.
Okay, so now Gloria and Cisco having sex. You walked in, he had a member in his hand with batteries.
Yeah. She used to travel with a lot of dildos. Because she,
a member with a battery.
A member with a battery.
Yeah.
a battery operated machine. Put it that way. You
go ahead.
You getting excited?
No, go. Tell me the story. I'm getting nervous.
You cringing.
I tell you what, I'm getting nervous because the affiliates are on my back about wanting the break so they can play 12 songs in a row before our next thing. I mean, it's a whole thing about music and being syndicated, and I can't just talk. Everything is rushed.
They can't play no music.
They do.
Not on the Wendy Williams show.
No, exactly. But they do. And it makes me mad. And shout out to the affiliates. I love you like cooked food, but the quite frankly, the music gets in the way of the conversation.
It gets in the way.
And we really do need to talk about dropping like 3 songs an hour and opening up these damn breaks. I'm always feeling like I got to rush and can't express myself with my damn guests.
That's right.
Here in New York, my crime boss is here. I got to tell you where they're to the point now. If I wasn't syndicated, we'd have no music on in New York at this particular time. I'd be able to talk all through. No music. I'm serious. My crime boss is here. They love to talk. They sit there. They hang on to every word, too. And sometimes come in and participate.
Man.
But the crime boss is every place else. Everybody's got to playing the hits. The same songs everybody else plays ad nauseum, over and over and over. 12 songs an hour, playing the hits. Oh, by the way, you'll hear more of Wendy in a few moments. And I got to rush.
No.
And now because I've fetched for 2 minutes, I've used up 2 more minutes of our interview time.
That was a whole nother song.
No, that's another 2 minutes I got to take from this break, affiliates.
Wow.
We're going to get this interview done.
Let them know, Wendy.
I'm just telling them I can't keep you for another break because I got somebody else coming in next hour.
That's what I'm saying.
So now, if you want to cut me off in the middle of my words to play the commercials, which are very important, and then another song that the other radio station's playing, then fine. I'm not stopping until I'm finished.
What you got more important stuff to talk about than just a record.
Exactly.
They don't get that?
No, they don't. They got to get to the next Neo song. You see what I'm saying?
The same one.
They got to get to the next, a good album. We play it here too. But they got to get to the next Neo song, followed by, the next Beyonce.
That's ridiculous.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's more important than this.
You need to threaten
Because that's why you syndicate the show.
You need to threaten them.
So they syndicate the show, and I love them, for the Wendy, but then I got to cut it. Let me stop. All right, let's get into Aaron. All right, let's get back to Gloria Velez and Cisco. So you walk in.
I walked in.
Yeah.
See, this is what I did. I banged on the door like, they say, hey, Cisco in the back room with Gloria, right? In the hotel. So I went, and, I went like the angry boyfriend or something. I hit on the door. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Who you in there? Who you in there with?
Yes.
and she was like leaning on the bed.
Yeah.
And then he had this thing in there.
He probably just pulled out of him.
Thing. I don't know about all that.
Go.
So I was like, what's up? What's going on up in there? He was like, he was shaking. And I was like, oh, okay, good. I'm happy to see you in there with a girl.
With a woman.
Yeah.
For once.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about Mike Tyson's. You're going to find out about all this stuff, by the way, in Uncle Luke's new book. It's coming out. This is an advanced copy. It's actually the book on tape. Uncle Luke, My Life and Freaky Times. But you'll also be able to purchase it and luxuriate in pages as well, right?
Yeah.
When will the pages be out?
The pages will be out in September.
And when will the DVD be out?
The DVD, audio book, and album will be out in May 16th.
Okay. Yeah. So this is hot. Okay, let's talk about Mike Tyson. First of all, I heard he's hung like a horse.
Huh?
I heard he's hung like a horse. Like, what is that, 11 and 12 inches or something?
I haven't seen Mike naked.
Okay.
Yeah, no, Mike, no, that's my dog there. Me and Mike hang out all the time. Now, Mike, a little story about him that's in the audio book. Mike was, when allegedly did the rape thing and all that.
Yes.
We was hanging out that weekend. I was supposed to hang out with him, but I didn't go.
Well, thank
some
God.
girl came, I had a girl in the room, and she was like, got naked and was like, you gonna leave all this to go hang out with Mike? So, the pink room saved me, because, Don King would have flipped that on me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you something. You still, can a girl still say something like that to you when you care? Isn't booty just booty at this point?
But that was back then.
Oh, okay.
Are you using Viagra at this point in your life?
No, I don't use Viagra.
You're turning into Granddaddy Luke a little bit.
I don't use no Viagra. I don't need Viagra. I got that yachty in me.
Yeah.
You ever heard a Jamaican use Viagra? Nah, negative.
Have you ever had an HIV test? Speaking of negative,
yeah.
Did you pass it or fail it?
I passed it.
You want to fail it, Uncle Luke?
No, I don't want to fail it.
You don't want to pass the HIV test.
Yeah.
You really want to fail
I
it?
passed the HIV test.
That's
yes.
a good one. That's a good one, Solomon. Okay, let's talk about Muhammad Ali. And before you start talking, let me just
Inside
say, damn
jokes
you.
in. Huh?
Damn you.
Ali, No, Ali asked me where the girls were.
Oh, when was this?
Yeah, well, that was, we was doing this little function. He whispered to me, hey, where them girls at? Where the girls? I was like, wow. And then, after that, I saw some of his documentaries and know that Ali was the DON. He had a card. For sure.
So you sent him to some young girls?
No, I ain't hook him up.
Yeah, why?
I was about to do that. No, I wasn't hooking Ali up.
Well, wait a minute. Isn't a man? I mean, a man needs to be a man. Don't you?
But
people
I ain't
think
gonna
like
hook
that?
Ali shaking and all that. I ain't hooking this man up.
Oh, it was during the shake years. It's now, like now.
I can't hook the man up. Man, hold on.
Oh, but you know what? A little something, tight. And although he does have a missus, he's married. You did the right thing.
Yeah, I wasn't going to be a part of that.
Yeah. So let's talk about Aaron Hall, because
that's your buddy.
You interviewed Aaron Hall and you watched him perform anal sex on a girl.
Yeah. Oh!
Yes. Tell us about that.
Yeah, that's just before he kidnapped Gloria.
Yes.
When I was doing this show called The Peep Show.
Yes.
And then, Aaron, he always nerved out about R. Kelly. If you mention R. Kelly around him, he'd lose his mind.
Yes.
And that was like at the beginning.
R. Kelly did steal his everything.
That's what that's what he said.
I would agree with that.
You do?
Yes, I would.
Yeah, he felt that way at the time. And I was like early on, and I said, R. Kelly, Aaron, how you feel about him? And then I said, and you went on to say how he stole everything. Then I said, well, R. Kelly is more freakier than you. That was before all the other stuff happened.
Yes.
And he was like, oh, no, he's not. And so I was like, okay, well, prove it. And then I had some girls on the set. Before you know it, he started licking them and strolled around, stuck his tongue there.
And then stuck his thing there.
No,
did he actually have the
he just stuck his tongue.
Let me ask you something. Do you get remotely excited by that at all?
Nah. I'm just a ringleader.
You stay flaccid while you watch something like that.
Yeah, exactly. It don't do nothing for me. I like the expression on people's face.
Yes.
When they see it, they be like, whoa. It's almost like,
Yes.
I do that for that.
Yes.
That's what I do.
Is there any truth to the rumor that you want to start a sex magazine?
Yeah. No, that's where I'm moving off into.
Yeah.
The adult world.
Yeah, the adult
I figure
world.
that's the perfect place for me. I mean, you got Hugh Hefner, Larry Flint, and then you have me.
Hood Hefner.
Yeah. And it needs to be organized from the urban standpoint.
You're very right.
Everybody is in the Motel 6 and all that.
Yes.
I figure if I could bring a little class.
Yes. Well, I wish
if I can get you naked in a magazine, Wendy, posing nude. Not new, classy, tasteful stuff. Like how Vanessa Williams did it.
If I did it, I wouldn't want it to be tasteful.
You wouldn't want it to be
tasteful.
No,
I am very comfortable with myself. Too comfortable to pose for a magazine.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you'll have your hands right there pulling it back.
I'm too comfortable with myself to even pose for a magazine. Wow. And besides, now I'm at a different station in life, and I couldn't do that to my son, my parents, my dignity.
That's why you'd have to do it classy.
If I did it, I'd have to go hard or go home.
Wow.
That's it.
You're a beast, man.
And I'm very comfortable with myself. So, once the camera, all you have to do is say, wow, you look great. And that would be encouragement enough for me to, I couldn't do it. I want to thank you for coming in. It's Uncle Luke, My Life and Freaky Times. This is the book that will be out in
May 16th.
Well, no, this is actually
audio book. The book will be out in September.
Okay. And now we're going to go into commercial. We're going to play some hits, and we'll be back with Hill Harper next. Thank you, Luke.
This show is crazy. Just make sure it stays broadcast right here because it's crazy. Everybody I know loves it, even my mother.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm really excited to meet our next guest. You know how I guess we all love a smart man, but I just love a smart man. And I love, I'm so impressed with Ivy League-ishness and stuff like that. And it's very rare to find that in entertainment. So, this man, you can currently see him on the CBS drama series CSI New York. He portrays Dr. Sheldon Hawkins. He graduated cum laude from Brown University with a BA. He was a classmate of Barack Obama at Harvard. It doesn't say that he graduated from Harvard with Barack Obama, but he did graduate from Harvard Law School, that is. Wow. He was voted Sexiest Man Alive, 2004 People magazine. He was with Halle Berry in Lackawanna Blues. He was in, he got game with Denzel Washington. Beloved. Ugh, just so many other things. And now he's got a book out. It's called Letters to Young Brothers, Manifest Your Destiny. Ladies and gentlemen, clap it up for Hill Harper. Oh, wow, look at you. How are you?
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you also.
Good to be here.
Yes, swing your microphone around and do have a seat,
Absolutely.
sir.
Thank you very much.
I want to talk about the whole education process with you.
Yes.
So, did you ever major in anything having to do with theater?
Yes, in college. What happened was that, I believe in divine intervention. And I played football in high school. I was going to play football in college, and I played in college. That's the problem.
80 pounds soaking wet over here.
But I was fast.
Yes, okay.
This is back when we had, the role models were... remember who are the dudes on Miami Dolphins? Mark Clayton and Super Duper, whatever name. Oh, you are football fans.
Larry Zonka.
Not Larry Zonka. But after that, I don't know.
Oh.
But it was when receivers could be a little smaller and faster and quicker and all that. Like Steve Smith for the Carolina Panthers. Who's the best? He's the best receiver in the NFL right now. He's not very big. But whatever. Point is
I'm giving you the blank stare.
The point is, in college, I found the theater, and it was fantastic. But I still wanted to educate myself, and that's it's one of the stories I tell in my book, Letters to a Young Brother.
Yes. Do you come from educated parents, formally educated?
Yes. Both my parents went to historically black colleges. But
Where'd they go?
They met at Howard.
Oh.
My mother went to Talladega for undergrad, and then she went to Howard for medical school. Where she met my father in medical school. Yes. My father's a psychiatrist. My mother's an anesthesiologist.
Yes. So you grew up in a two-parent household?
No.
They
Actually,
divorced when you were a kid?
They divorced when I was 5.
Oh, okay.
And I was raised by my father.
Do you remember going through the process of divorce with them?
Yes, yeah. It was bad. And the thing is that what happens is that that's part of what's going on with our young men right now.
Yes.
The fact that most of them being raised by single mothers.
Yes.
And a lot of the single women, that they write me, based on this book, they write me letters about, well, how can I communicate with my son?
Yeah.
What can I do? And this book sort of gives lessons and answers about how to do that.
Yeah. I would say, how do you qualify? But just by living, sometimes people can qualify for what seems like a job that you have to leave up to a professional.
Well, but the thing is, we're all living our lives, and ultimately, these young men, no one's really speaking to them.
No.
You would not believe what the publisher said to me, Wendy.
What?
I went in there to pitch, doing a book for young brothers, and they basically said, Hill, we want to do a book with you because you're on this TV show that 17 million people watch a week, so we think you can sell books. That's not the issue, but we don't want you to write a book for young brothers, because you're pitching us a book for a population that doesn't read.
Right.
And I don't think that they realized how institutionally racist they were being.
Yes.
Because it's a chicken egg problem.
Yes.
If you're not going to create something they're interested in reading, of course they're not going to read.
Right. Exactly. And, in the book community myself, I've heard some similar talks. It's really amazing what the book world thinks in terms of our community.
Right. And it's rare that for someone like yourself, someone who's beautiful, intelligent, and talented, so you have those aspects going for you, they expect for you to not be able to speak directly to your audience, and that your audience is not going to come out and support. And clearly they do, though.
Right.
And they said the same thing to Terry McMillan 25 years ago, say, well, there's no market for African American female fiction.
Yes.
And now it's the most successful market in books.
Yes, it is. Terry McMillan definitely paved the way for me to be able to write books. And Medea, Tyler Perry debuted #1 on the New York Times bestsellers list.
Incredible.
Yeah, my honor cell picked that book up, and she's
I got an honor cell.
You do?
Yeah, in Syndica, South Carolina.
No, mine's in New Jersey, right over there. Carnegie.
Ursel Pinckney.
Oh, Pinckney. I have Pinckney in my name. In my last name.
No, you don't.
Where are people from? Let me find out. So where'd you grow up?
I grew up in the Bay Area. I was in Oakland, and then we moved to San Francisco. And I was born in Iowa.
Yes.
And then my parents split. We moved. My mother took me and my brother to Oakland, and then my father took us to San Francisco.
Yes.
And then we went to Sacramento, and then I came back east to go to school.
Did you grow up nice? Like, did you want for much?
I was never hungry, but I went to. But when people say I have 2 graduate degrees from Harvard, the young brothers say to me, "Well, I'm at public school.
I don't have the money. You went on scholarship.
I went to public public school.
Yeah.
And I had $75,000 in education debt when I graduated.
Yes.
But, in the book, I talk about there's only 2 types of debt you're allowed to have.
Yes.
Education debt and home debt,
That's
mortgage.
Right. That's right.
And that's it.
That's right.
This credit card debt and all that has killed our community like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah, I would absolutely agree with you. Hey, how's your love life? Hill Harper's here.
Love life is good. Love life is good.
Are you in love?
No, I'm not. I'm single. But that's good. I'm dating. So
you
that's
sleeping
the best
around?
thing.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't call it sleeping around. I would more call it dating, and you find beautiful women that you're attracted to, and things happen.
Yeah. How did you get along with Halle Berry on the set? Obviously not that well, because the blue-eyed guy got her, and then she dumped him for another blue-eyed guy, except this time with blonde hair.
Yeah. No, Halle is a wonderful, fantastic woman, and I think the relationships with Halle, at least for me personally, obviously, is platonic is the best way to be.
Yeah.
Because she's wonderful.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no question about it. And she's beautiful.
Yeah. Did you think about Oprah while you were on the set? I mean, Oprah is a very eligible woman. Part-time Stedman is there.
Yeah. Listen, any man would be a fool not to respect and be attracted to Oprah's brilliance.
Okay. And what about I'm talking about the rest?
Well, she's a beautiful woman. I mean, come on. I mean, I love a woman with curves, personally. So, that's just me.
That's good to hear, because I don't want you to hurt these sisters' heart and go marry a white woman. It just seems like you're on your way to marrying a white woman.
What would make you say that?
I don't know.
The education.
What are you talking about? I just wrote a book called Letters to a Young Brother.
Doesn't mean that you wouldn't aspire to marry a white woman, though. I mean, I went to Northeastern, which ain't exactly Harvard, but,
versus me, I've never dated a white woman. You've never seen me dating a white woman.
Oh, wait. Just because we haven't seen it doesn't mean it hasn't happened. Have you?
It's like a tree that falls in the woods.
If you don't see it, it doesn't exist.
If you don't see it, it doesn't exist.
Oh, I see.
Exactly. But that's the point. The point is this: is ultimately, I believe you should date or marry who you fall in love with.
Yeah.
For real, colorblind, because ultimately that's the case. For me, I personally choose to ask out sisters.
Yeah. Well, the myth with black men and white people, we're talking real talk here. The myth is that once a black man makes over $60,000 was that income, then all of a sudden he feels as though he needs to start, dating, creeping, whatever, taste that white thing or whatever.
See, I disagree with you, because I think if you look at the real data, there are more same race relationships than not. What you do see, though, are more higher profile relationships that are put out in front.
Right.
And certainly the cases where we have a number of cases where it's been negative stuff. You see this brother with this blonde hair, blue-eyed white woman, and he does something to her, like strangles her or something.
Yes.
And
kills her with a big knife.
That's not good. But that's why we got a book, Letters to a Young Brother, to try to lead brothers down the right path.
When is this book actually in stores?
The book, it just came in stores on Thursday. I just finished this last season of CSI New York today and this morning.
You're very handsome, Hill Harper.
Thank you. You're kind of cute yourself.
Yes.
And you wear, you have a lot of diamonds and things on, and that's kind of sexy.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
If they were given to me by a man, does that still make them sexy?
They're still sexy as long as they're not De Beers diamonds, because you don't have a problem politically with De Beers.
Oh, no, they aren't.
Okay, good.
I don't know where Ben and Eddie get their Ben and Eddie, do you get your diamonds from De Beers, B&B Jeweler in Wayne? I don't know. I have no idea.
I hope not.
Let's talk about some of your celebrity friends.
Okay.
Who are you friends with? I mean, because you're in a business where there are all kinds of people.
Right.
But because of your elite education, I bet you don't have tolerance for a lot of them.
A lot of them are just ridiculously inane, stupid, ignorant, and I don't have time for that.
Yes, I understand, Hill.
Wow.
Let's talk about who you are friendly with from the celebrity world.
I would say my best friend that people consider, and first of all, I don't like the title celebrity, so I'm going to say, like Malcolm would say, the so-called celebrity. Okay. Because we're all celebrities, and it just depends what sphere, in our own way. Yes. So Gabrielle Union is one of my best friends.
Oh, I bet she is.
She's one of my best friends.
You hit it?
What do you say?
Of course he has.
You hit it before.
No, he's waiting for her to break down. You know what we say about men and women being friends.
No. Gabrielle and I, we met on the show.
Just one martini away from slobbing your knob, please.
No, I would defend her. We met on the show City of Angels. We've known each other. You know, we did that show a long time ago.
Yes.
And she's one of my best friends in the world, and I have nothing but love for her.
Great.
And we just love each other to death.
And what about guys?
Guys, you know, it's more difficult within the acting sphere.
Yes.
So, you know, Nas has contributed to my book. That's a brother that I love.
him. And Khalees. Have you ever met Khalees?
Yes, Khalees is great. They came over and actually made dinner at my house.
Khalees says she loves to
Khalees
cook.
was bragging about how good a cook she was.
Right.
This is over at Prince's house.
Yes.
We were at a party at Prince's house.
Yes.
And Khalees was like, you know, I'm such a good cook. I said, well, you need to prove it. So Gabrielle and I and I think Tay came over, and Khalees cooked. She made this artichoke spinach dip.
Go ahead, Khalees.
That was ridiculous.
I love her.
And then she made some, like, what did she make? Did she make chili? Or she made something? No, curry. Chicken curry.
Okay.
That was amazing.
Wow.
And Nas is... Let's talk about this real quick, because I have different celebrities who have contributed to my book.
Okay.
Sanaa Lathan, Gabrielle, the Honorable Senator Barack Obama. I went to school with him. I used to just call him Barack. Now I got to call him the Honorable Senator Barack Obama. My professor from Harvard Law School, Jerry Bruckheimer, who's my boss from CSI. All these people have contributed to my book. Anthony Anderson. And so... But Nas... You know, people talk about rappers or this. I asked Nas if he would do it. I sent him the question from the young brother that he answered.
Yeah.
He got back to me faster than anybody, faster than the professor from Harvard.
Wow.
Within 2 hours, he had a response.
Oh, good.
And that brother's on top of it. Nas is no joke.
I like him.
Joke.
I'm still looking at the screw face with the whole Def Jam thing. But besides that, I really do care for Nas.
I love
and
Nas.
I absolutely love Khalees and Nas together.
Yes.
I questioned that until, you know, we had a conversation with her here on the radio about 2 months ago. And I'm the fan club. I don't like the single. I'm bossy, but because I know her, I enjoy listening to that song.
Her spirit is beautiful.
It is.
And it's just a beautiful spirit, and she's beautiful. He's great. They're a great couple. Great couple.
So you and Barack Obama, did you go to his wedding, or are you close with him like that?
We're just friends. I didn't go to his wedding.
Yeah.
We, the only thing about Barack that was funny is that, I like to play basketball. He likes to play basketball, but he used to pull his socks way up high.
Yeah.
So if he ever comes on the show, ask him about that. I never understood that.
Wow.
Up to his knees almost.
Okay. Wait, hold on. CC says that you're engaged. Are you engaged?
I'm not engaged.
Yes, you are. Get CC on line number 1. Affiliates, hang on a moment.
How am I engaged?
Hill Harper is here. CC?
Who?
Yes.
Yeah, Hill Harper. Go ahead. Get at him.
Hello, Hill.
Hello.
Why are you lying to
What am I lying
area?
about? What am I lying about?
You're
Talk
engaged
to me.
You are engaged to Ray Don Chong. Stop playing.
Listen, no.
No, you're getting... She said, shut up, I talk.
Oh, shut up, I talk.
Go.
Maybe she should have on a radio show. Tell me how I'm engaged to Ray Dawn. Tell me, please.
Okay, when did you and Ray break up?
We never dated.
That's not true.
It's absolutely true.
I can send Wendy some information.
No, I want you to tell me the information.
Let me tell you something. I'm going to be real clear here. I have never dated Ray Don Chong. We've done 2 movies together. We did a movie called The Visit, where she played my love interest in that movie, and that's when I was in prison. And we did another movie called Constellation that's coming out in August. And I think all this Ray Don Chong rumor started, Jamie Foster Brown put it in Sister Sister magazine, and it just wasn't true. And if you read 2 issues ago, maybe 3 issues ago of Sister Sister, Jamie, we have an interview, and Jamie basically says, I made a mistake. I'm sorry. I counted on a source that was wrong. And she apologizes for the mistake because the woman I was dating at the time actually hurt her feelings. Because, I've never even dated Ray Dawn. But you know how people, when you go away and do a movie, people always think, well, maybe something could have happened.
Yes.
And we traced it back to a quote that Ray Dawn made. Some small newspaper asked her, what are you doing? She said, I just love Hill Harper, and that got translated, and it was more of like a love friend type of thing.
I am such a fan of yours. All of a sudden, I must say, I always knew your name and everything like that. I did not realize that you were accomplished in so many different arenas and so well spoken. And his book, everybody, is in stores now?
Yes, it's in stores now. And I'm going to do a signing here in New York.
Where?
At Human Bookstore on Sunday from 4 to 6.
Oh, my gosh.
So come out.
And pick this book up, everybody. Letters to a Young Brother. Manifest Your Destiny. This is from a man who knows. A man who's lived. It's Hill Harper. A new friend to the show. Catch him CSI New York as well. Thank you, Hill.
Thank you, Wendy.
It's Wendy, man.
I drove yesterday to get you, but that book is fire! Yes, honey, you did it again, honey. You did it again.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Back by popular demand. And this time, it's bigger and better than ever.
Pick your pleasure.
It's the luxury of your choice. Having the ability to choose what you desire most.
Pick your pleasure.
Louis Vuitton, Gucci, diamonds and furs, exotic trips, cash. On Night Out in the Town with one of your favorite stars. Listen for the winning time starting at 7:15 a.m., 12:15 in the afternoon, and 6:15 evenings.
Pick your pleasure.
With 107.5 WBLS.
He'd be a good host for Dons and Divas. Yeah, he would be a good host for Dons and Divas. He certainly would, Hill Harper. That way we can hook him back up with his ex-girlfriend, Taraji Henson, which he just told me about behind the scenes. Dons and Divas, June 17th. Hey, Zoe, I'm shouting you in the office. Find out what Mr. Harper is doing on June 17th. I bet you he has the kind of maturity that he maintains civil relations with his ex. After all, he doesn't have a girlfriend right now, he said. So there's nothing wrong with revisiting old familiar Tukey. After we ply them all with Vassell at the Dons and Divas at an undisclosed location on June 17th, Taraji Henson's already confirmed to host. She's already our confirmed, one of the confirmed celebrities that we will have in the building. Hill Harper certainly, that was brilliant, Shalimar.
That'd be a great idea.
Yeah.
Great host.
Yeah.
Now you get some real food.
Yeah.
I know he smokes weed. Anybody that smart got to smoke weed. If not, he'll drive himself crazy.
I wonder, you know what? He was tight, but in a loose way. Like, he's nice. I like him. Like, I'm a fan. You know, he's got the whole degree, community, he cares about the community, acting thing going. Came in here, looked like he just stepped off the campus of Harvard. Can't get away from the button-down shirt and the blue blazer and slacks. Just I'm a fan. Yeah. Get down, Hill Harper. Get down. I want to shout out to Maria in Somerville at Hackensack Hospital's anesthesiology ward. Maria Somerville, that's her last name, in Hackensack. Thank you, Maria, for turning on the show. Thank you also again to Joe Torre for hosting the Wendy Williams Comedy Experience last night. I got there late, but I got there, and Joe was just doing his thing, and you can check out all that's going on in Joe's world at www.mrjoetorre.com. Also, thanks to all of the comedians last night at the Comedy Experience. Shorty, Brooklyn Mike, A.G. White, the three of you, funny as usual. Tommy Chung, thank you. Michael Blackson, you didn't miss a step. And Rashid, love you like cooked food. Thank you so much to the comedians. And thank you, Joe Torre, again, for coming out. And thank you, if you were in the audience at the Wendy Williams Comedy Experience. We sure did have a good time. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. The New York City Department of Health is encouraging you to quit smoking. You can find out all you need to find out and get yourself some help by calling 311. 311 is how you get your help. I'll tell you, we're just going to ride out the rest of the show, like gossiping and stuff. And, the bonus hour, Candi Staton is coming in. So I'm going to be interviewing with her. But I'm sorry, she's also going to have to, share airtime with you guys. You can still call about the usual advice or gossip or whatever. You know what I mean? We're going to free flow. And Miss Staton is just along for the ride. She's just another jock in the room today for the bonus hour. I mean, we'll ask her some questions about her because I do want to know how Lou Rawls was in bed. And I would love to know how it was being with Al Jarreau. He stretches his mouth so big when he sings.
Wow. Something evil about her talking about dead penis. Lou Rawls is deceased. It's kind of distasteful.
Well... Is it more distasteful for her to talk about Lou Rawls or Uncle Luke not to hook up Muhammad Ali with a jump off because Muhammad Ali was shaking? That was, I think, more distasteful than the dead dills.
Yeah, I don't think cerebral palsy should stop you from getting, an orgasm.
Should help.
It might help.
Parkinson's disease. Stop.
Oh, Parkinson's disease. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Connie Chong wants a divorce from Maury. That's what they're saying. That's the latest. That is a real Peyton Place going on. That was such an antiquated reference that they used when they tried to compare with the behind the scenes of the show. It was like a Peyton Place. Like, how old are we all? 80? Oh, boy. Hey, remember Frenchie Davis from American Idol season 2? Remember she went on to be on Broadway and stuff? Or in an off-Broadway play or whatever? Dreamgirls. Actually, she was also in Rent. And she's also doing a movie called Bad Attitude, which they say is a version, Frenchie's version of Monique's Fat Girls movie. But Fat Girls didn't work for Monique. Frenchie, be careful with that one. Thing about Frenchie's got, and I've interviewed with her, and she's got the biggest boobs, like triple W's. Look.
Damn.
Yeah, they're really, really, really big. Like, they look like when she takes off her bra, they just fall right to the ground and make a hole because they look heavy. Yeah. And when your boobs are that big, you can never wear like really good, pretty bras. Your boobs always sit like torpedoes, like the old lady in the Fourth Pew Church. You know the way older women's breasts are shaped in their bras, or a woman who picks out her bras like in her mother's bra area in the bra department. You know that torpedo thing, as opposed to like youthful and like round and stuff.
She got them National Geographic Discovery Channel breasts. You know, you see them African women?
Yeah.
On TV, and they just be down to their knees.
Yeah. And she's wearing a torpedo bra where they're just pointing like matronly like. Yeah. That's Frenchie. All right, everybody. We're going to continue with the break. The phone lines will be open for you during the bonus hour. Like I said, Candi Staton is coming in, and we're just going to have some fun. Charlamagne is still with us, too. Charlamagne the God is in the building on the Wendy Williams Experience on 107.5 WBLS.
It's Wendy with the throwback from way back. For Wendy Williams Experience. For Wendy Williams Experience. It's Wendy, the greatest show on earth. Wendy Williams Experience.
Well, stars and garters, it is time to go home. I want to thank our guest, Uncle Luke, for coming in. Uncle Luke has got a new book coming out. It's called Uncle Luke, My Life and Freaky Times. Now, the actual book will be out in the fall, but the book on CD will be out on May 16th, along with he's got some sort of album. I got to be honest with you, I'm not really that interested in the whole album thing, but I encourage you to buy this because I think all this stuff comes in one packet. It's like, you know, the book on tape, an album, and the DVD. That's a hot little package to put together. He is putting it down in this book. He's naming names to, you know, he talked about Cisco and Gloria Velez and Aaron Hall and tonguing down the girl's booty hole during the interview, and Muhammad Ali wanting, you know, some youngins and you know, why Luke turned him down because he was nervous for the shakes and, you know, like that. Hill Harper, I'm a fan. You have a fan in me. You know, not necessarily one of your projects, but the Hill Harper Experience. You know, the whole thing. I just, you know, check him out on CSI New York. Plus, he's got a new book in the stores. Hill Harper. It's called Letters to a Young Brother, Manifest Your Destiny. And he knows what he's talking about with degrees from Harvard and Brown under his belt, as well as a relationship with some of the most beautiful women in Hollywood, including Taraji Henson. This man really does not, and you know, classmate with Barack Obama.
Brother to Ritz Harper.
Your brother to Ritz Harper. Yes, you're very right. Yes. Now, Ritz doesn't have any brothers or sisters, which is probably why she's such a bitch. The lead character in my book that comes out June 20th. June 20th.
I thought about that when I was reading the book. I was like, Ritz Harper is an over-exaggerated version of you without stability and a family.
A mess.
Yes.
The only thing that we have in common is that we're both radio personalities. I mean, you know, maybe a couple other things, but they're not significant things, you know. Anyway, more about that another time. So Snoop was arrested last night They say he caused a little mini riot. Maybe it wasn't last night. Maybe it was the night before. He was arrested within the last 48 hours. He caused a little mini riot at London's Heathrow Airport. Witnesses said that a brawl broke out when 50 members of Snoop's entourage were refused entry into the British Airways first class lounge. Now, that's the lounge that you sit in before you wait for the plane to take off. One of Snoop's bodyguards allegedly attacked 6 cops. The Scotland Yard cops confirmed 5 men were taken into custody after being arrested. And Snoop was one of the people arrested. So, you know.
He needs to scale down his entourage, get him a new team. His entourage be getting him in too much trouble.
Yeah. Didn't they just beat down over gin and juice on the stage?
Yeah, beat up that fan who's suing him.
Right, who's suing him. And Michael Jackson says no, he's not collaborating with 50 Cent. Let me see, what else did I want to talk to you about today? Denise Richards is considered dead in the eyes of Heather Locklear. Like, how dare you betray me like that? You know, you were dead to me. How could you do that to me? And Maury Povich, his situation's getting worse and worse every day. I got to tell you, I'm not surprised. And the question is, will Connie Chung divorce him? Because this is like big time scandal. I mean, Kathy Lee survived it, though. You remember when old Frank, was doing his thing? Kathy Lee looks like she got a lot of surgery. She almost doesn't even look like the same woman anymore. I saw a picture of her earlier today. Dear Wendy, I have a group of friends. I was supposed to read this during Advice Hour, who make me feel stupid and naive because I don't constantly run my husband's pockets and cell phone. I respect his personal space as he respects mine. He has never given me reason to think that he has or would cheat on me. So my question to you is, am I stupid for believing that he wouldn't cheat on me, or am I living in a fantasy world? I'm 27 years old, no children, been married for 5 years. That's from Nicolette. No. You, first of all, I think that what goes on between you and your husband needs to stay between you and your husband when it comes to sharing information about anything with your friends, because friends are often either jealous of your authentic happiness or jealous that you even have somebody to call your own, or maybe they have what you want, but they want to be the only ones they want to see you topple. I don't like that your friends don't know that you don't run his pockets and all like that. Although you probably mentioned that in casual conversation. I have no need to check James's pockets. Why would I? Yeah, I can see how that would come up. Girl, you act like James wouldn't cheat. You want to know what? I'm going to answer your questions. Am I stupid for believing that he wouldn't cheat on me? Yes, you are stupid. Because there is so much cheating going on in life and in relationships. Don't be naive. Because if it ever happens, and I hope it doesn't, it will hit you. Oof. I mean, I was so devastated. I was just like, what? I was like you. I was like, oh no, it wouldn't happen. It wouldn't. Then it happened. I was devastated, and I came out of it smarter, stronger, and more realistic than ever in terms of my relationship and life. But you are stupid to believe he'd never cheat, and you are living in a fantasy world to think that he would never cheat. You are, and I hope that it doesn't happen. But please picture it in your mind every once in a while what you would do. Just every once in a while, just picture what you would do. And I'm saying beyond, I would kill him. All right. Well, thank you for listening. Thank you, Nicolette, for that. Let's go to the telephone. I want to take the calls off hold that are on hold. Hello. Hi, it's Wendy. We're about to go home. How are you? Yes, you're breaking up, so I'll speak to you later. Have a nice night or day. Hello. Hi, it's Wendy. How are you today?
Wendy, I was listening to your guest speakers you had today, and the gentleman from CSI.
Yes.
He did sound educated, but I don't know as a people why we have to pinpoint if someone speaks well. If they're educated, of course they're going to speak well, whether they're black, white, or anything. We are so guilty of that. And I've heard talk show hosts make those comments as well. They speak so well just because they're black.
Like they expect us to speak like, Yeah, I know what you mean. Thanks for calling.
Thanks.
Bye-bye. It's like, men who get applauded for taking care of their kids. What the hell? Hello? Hi.
Yeah, Wendy, what's up? I heard you mention my name. This is James. I know I don't cheat, by the way.
Oh, James. James. Hi, James.
I never cheated on my wife. Never.
Yes. Oh, that's right. We did establish you aren't gay. We talked to you about that before, right? The whole
come on now.
No. I forgot. Okay. So anyway, there's the walking music, though, James. I gotta go. I gotta go, James.
Yeah, hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi. Wait, you hold on, okay? Hold on.
How you doing?
How you doing? Hold on, honey. You can put him on hold. Aw. All right, you guys. I love you for listening today. God willing, we'll be back again together tomorrow. Charlamagne, thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Bye.
Peace, party people. See you later. Cause I'm saying bye-bye.
Good night. Program complete.
Sorry, James. I had to go to the driveway to move my car. I had to let company out. Do you know what I mean?
Hello?
Hi, kiddo. We're back. How you doing?
Fine.
Who is this?
Trey.
Are you James's son?
Yes.
How are you today, Trey? How old are you?
I listen to you all the time.
Oh, thank you, Trey. Trey, how old are you?
6.
Oh, first grade, huh?
Yes.
Do you love it?
Yes.
You carry a backpack and you have a locker?
I'm starting to be a big boy because a tooth is coming up and my tooth is coming out.
Good for you.
I might be going to the dentist.
Oh, wow. Good for you. Good for you. Do you brush twice a day? Mm-hmm. Do you brush your teeth twice a day?
I don't brush my teeth twice a day.
Oh.
I brush my teeth once a day.
Oh, once a day?
I heard a story about a girl brushed her teeth 6 times every day, and her teeth was shining like the moon.
Oh, yeah? All right,
Now I'm reading in the 2nd grade level.
Oh, really? Oh, good for you. I'm reading on a 2nd grade level. Look at you. A regular Hill Harper. All smart. All right, put your dad back on the phone. You're boring me, kid.
Bye.
Bye.
Hello?
Yeah, I mean, I can only take but so much of talking to the kids.
Wendy.
Yes.
Wendy?
Yes, James. Yes, James.
How's everything going? Why you cut me off when I was talking about Steve Harvey?
James, you will stop now. You were talking to the man that is leading this city in the mornings.
He is so corny.
Well, you want to know what? He is cornying his way right to the top of the Arbitron ratings. You step aside.
He got ratings like that?
What?
All he do is talk about himself.
Let me tell you. Well, he's a celebrity, and I guess there's a lot to talk about. This is the best morning show that we've had in the history of me being at WBLS.
Well, congratulations to him, but he needs to shut up and take his head out of his, you know what, his big lips. Look like baby seals.
I gotta go. I'm defending Steve first. Hang up on him. Bye, James. No, Steve, you keep talking, because I've been waiting for my radio station to get a morning show that would be complimentary to their afternoon, winner. Going through all these sucker duck morning shows, hiring and firing and whatnot. Then the Skinflints really didn't want to peel for Steve, but they did the right thing, because we got money up in BLS. We have money up in here. They didn't want to peel. Steve, that's top dollar. That's Mr. Hightower. They backed up that Brinks truck, and they, you know what I'm saying? Still allow me to make my little change over here. Those Arbitron numbers came out. Well, this radio station is smoking. Our target demo is 25-year-olds to 54. If you fit in that age group, damn, I love you. Thank you so much for supporting our radio station. I thank you on behalf of me and Steve and Mark and Champagne and whatnot and Vaughn. But mostly I thank you on behalf of Steve. Because that morning, there's no disrespect to anybody who sat in that seat, but you haven't been able to do the business. We can laugh, joke, and smoke dope, but damn it, who's doing the business? Steve Harvey. Steve in the morning, Wendy in the afternoon. That's a winning combination. Hey, we got the bonus hour next of the Wendy Williams Experience on 107.5 WBLS. Thank you again, everyone, for listening. KTU, Paco, the hot one, baby. Victim. Oh, these are wrong headphones. No wonder why I was saying the wrong radio station here. Take this. Sorry, Charlamagne. I didn't mean to disrespect and throw them on the ground. Yeah, that's where I learned the words to that song. The kids, the interns, and Charlamagne, a.k.a. Big Country. Gas, young hearts run free. Come on, Goose. We're people of a certain age. Dance with me, Goose. Dance. Ah, yeah. Do the hustle. Come on. Yeah, go, Goose. Goose still got it. Get out of the way, Country. Right. Girl Friday Star, you don't know nothing about this. Move out of the way. Little kids running around here all up under grown people's foot. Move. Ah, get it, Goose. Get it. Goose, what were you doing at this time? Oh, God. I was in my room in Ocean Township. Listen to the radio. Young Hearts. Woo! Sing it, everybody. Hung up like my man and me. Ah, dip me, Goose. Dip me. Dip me, Goose. Oh. Ah, you almost dropped me. My big ass asking to be dipped. Love really don't love you. And cut. Yeah. So what's up besides the gas prices? Well, I'm putting the cheapest gas in my car at this particular point. I don't care. I'm not paying $3.14. Let me see what she looks like. Look at you. Natural breasts, I see. You got that jiggle. Yes, look at that. Very nice. Have a seat. It is fascinating to be here with you. Candi Staton's in the studio for Advice Hour. Hi, Candi.
Hi, Wendy.
Where's this bonus hour? Oh, no, Candi, there's your microphone. Yeah. Yeah, no, move over just a little bit. And then, see, the microphones are falling apart. There's a lot going on. Look at you all coached out and all rocked up. Hey, what are you married over there, Candi?
We're married?
Yeah.
Oh, no, not yet.
Oh, you have a ring on your finger?
No. These aren't wedding rings.
Yeah, but it's on your wedding finger.
I know. Just decorated it.
Oh. Have you ever been married?
4 times.
Oh, you're a mess.
Let's 3 times too many.
Yes. You're a woman of a certain age. You don't have to be exact. Are you 45 to 50, 55 to 60?
55 to 60.
There you go.
Yeah.
Are you menopausal?
Oh, I'm through that.
How was it? Was it an easy experience?
Yeah, at first it was really bad.
Yes.
It was very bad. And then it got better.
Yeah.
And it got better. And then finally nothing. Yeah. The hot flashes is what, you can't hardly take those.
How was your weight? Because you look very, very fit right now. You look very good.
Yeah.
For women in your age group, and you're not an old woman, but I'm just saying, you ever look around and you see that the spread and everything? Look, you're fashionable. You got your... And your waist, you're nice. You keep your nails done, your waist tight?
Yeah.
Did you gain any weight during menopause?
No.
Oh, God.
No, I didn't. God. They tried to put me on those things. Those horse pills, I call them.
Yes.
And I started gaining, and then I told my doctor, I said, I can't do this.
No, you're still performing.
I can't do this. And he said, well, you're going to have to you need to do this. I said, no, I can't do this.
No.
I don't like this. I don't like the feeling. And now I find out that they don't like it either.
Yeah.
They thinking that it causes some sort of cancer in women.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, okay, I know that was God.
How is your health? Are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Last time I checked, my blood pressure's good.
Good for you.
My cholesterol is a little bit high. I'm working on that.
Yes.
And other than that, I walk.
Yes.
I walk.
Good for you.
I live in Stone Mountain, so there's a 5-mile walk around the mountain.
That's in Georgia.
Yeah, in
that's
Georgia.
near the Tupac Museum.
Yeah. Yeah.
A lot of action over there. A lot of company and visitors.
Yeah, we have lots and lots of visitors. Tourists come all the time.
Yeah. It used to be quiet there in Stone Mountain.
Yeah, it did.
Is robbery up?
Well, let me think. A little bit.
Oh, say.
Little bit.
And you thought that was a stupid question. I saw you looking at your radio crazy.
I hate to say that, but
we
got some of the worst.
Calamine, what is the matter with you? Why do you have that look on your face? He sits in the cut like the killer. What is the matter with you?
I'm just observing. That's all. Watching. That's all.
Calamine is only 25.
Oh, he is.
He has no idea what the victim is and young hearts running free.
Of course not. That was back in the 70s. 76, 78.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was a kid with my transistor listening. Look, so Candi's got a new CD, and your CD has been panned by the critics.
Yeah.
What does pan mean, good or pan mean bad? I mean good.
Weed plate. Something to break Kush up on. Garbage. That's what it means, panned. I'm sorry.
It means what?
It means garbage.
No, it's been acclaimed nicely by I was just reading a review. Somebody was saying it's a must get.
Yeah.
Now you are saved, yes?
Yeah.
Everybody from your era is. You were all hooked up on drugs. Were you ever hooked on drugs?
Oh yeah. Not exactly
she
drugs.
says it, like it's
as much as I was alcohol.
Oh.
I was one of the luscious.
Oh.
Yeah. I was in the bottle.
Yeah. What was your alcohol of choice when you?
Oh, Cavossier.
No.
Cavossier, and I did Johnny Walker Black.
Yes.
You know, and
now did you go to an alcohol treatment and that's how you got well? You just put the bottle down.
I put it down. I prayed.
Yeah.
And I sought God.
Pray
and
on
I
it.
just one day I just got up and didn't need anything.
Do you have children?
5.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
How many different babies' fathers is that?
Just 2.
Oh.
I have 4 by my first husband.
Oh.
And then I had 1 son by Clarence Carter. I was married to Clarence
Stroking?
Carter. Yeah, stroking. We be stroking.
Wow. We be stroking. Oh, wow. Did he cheat on you terribly?
Oh, yeah.
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 Man horse song like that. You got to figure.
Think about the song, Slip Away.
Of course.
I'm Too Weak to Fight.
I don't know.
You know,
that's
that was a
deep.
song that was in the I think it was 70, 71,
yeah, I
72.
don't know that one, Candi.
Yeah.
Do I look that old?
No.
Okay.
You're beautiful.
Oh, no, thank you, Candi.
You are.
No, but, wow, you were married to Clarence Carter. How long were you married to him?
I was married to him 3 years. Yeah, we had a child. That was a good thing that came out of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where did it all go wrong?
Well, he's continuously cheated.
Yes.
All the time.
Did he cheat during the time of your engagement?
I don't know. He was on the road, and I'm pretty sure he did.
What's the most scandalous way you've ever caught a man cheating?
Oh, man.
You ever walk in on him in your marital bed?
No. I didn't know. He's a little bit too smart for that.
Thank God. Well, thank God. They're so stupid sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not just the cheating. It's how can you have the audacity to be so stupid in the cheating?
That is so true.
Yeah, isn't it?
I mean, you just lose all thought.
You're a good-looking woman. Are you in love now?
Well, I am. Right now, I'm dating.
Yes.
I'm dating a professor of a college.
Oh.
Yeah. So
a college out in California?
No, in Georgia.
Oh, in Georgia.
In Georgia.
Oh, that's right, because you live in Georgia.
Yeah.
Is he black?
Mm-hmm.
Is he married?
No.
Oh, okay.
Look at you.
Just asking.
Oh, God.
And how long have you been dating the professor?
We've been dating about 6 months.
And is he your age?
Yeah,
older?
He's my age.
So did he know you were Candi Staton when you first met?
No, you know where we met?
No.
At a health food store. The old people eat they meet at health food stores.
Yeah, well, you know.
On the, they're walking.
Yes, doing that walk.
At the gym,
yes,
whatever.
Yes.
We're trying to keep up.
You have something in common. Now, is he a younger version of a guy his age as you are?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He's kept himself very, very well.
Do you cook
He's
for him?
retired.
He is.
He's retired. And he's done very, very well. He was vice president of Georgia State University for about 15, 20 years.
So he's got a little money.
Yeah.
And now he's got his Candi.
It's out of my circle.
Yes.
He's out of my circle because all the others were in the music business, so I'm glad.
Is it refreshing?
It's very refreshing.
Yes.
Yeah. It's real refreshing.
Mm-hmm. So when you were recording your album, where did you record that? Candi Staton is in the studio, everyone.
We did that in Nashville.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And you, here it is. It says, His Hands by Candi Staton. That's the name of the new Staton. That's the name of the new CD. It says songs of heartbreak, solace, and devotion ring out on this impeccably produced CD of old school soul from a throaty voice R&B veteran. Enough to make you want to cry.
Yeah.
They're receiving you well.
Yeah, they are. After all these years.
His Hands. This is in stores now?
It's in stores now.
When was it released, Candi?
It was released here on the 4th. I believe it was of April.
Well, Candi, you're a woman of a certain age, and, I do Advice Hour here on the show.
Mm-hmm.
I would just like to share with everyone a letter, and I wanted to just offer, my opinion.
Sure.
And I'm going to ask you to chime in because you're here.
Okay,
so
sure.
We're going to put you to work. Dear Wendy, I want you to get this right. I want you to get the. Wait. Dear Wendy, I want you to get this right away so I can hear it. I can only hear about 45 minutes of the show, and I need your help. I'm a 34-year-old married woman with no kids yet. I've been through tough times with my career to the point where now I'm grossly underemployed. I don't make much money at all. I used to make excellent money, but I've had to adjust to making much less money. In order for us, my husband and I, to pay our bills, my husband came up with the budget that he got from me. It is simply killing me, and I don't know what to do. I have to talk to my husband about it, but he wants us to stick to the budget. We've been on this budget now for 2 months, and I have never lived for my bills, but now I have to. When I made so much more money, things were a lot different and a lot better. Everything was paid, and I could still maintain myself like a woman should. Blah, blah, blah. Don't think I shop for the sake of just shopping. But, Wendy, I miss that, and this is the problem. And this is the problem. I need things, but I can't get them because it's not in the budget. I need to maintain myself, yada, yada. The current dilemma is that I have to get my hair done. It is way past its time. I need my entire paycheck to do this. But my husband won't let me. I have a stash of hair, blah, 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 so on and so forth, yada, yada. Signed, Susie Hater. What should you do?
You're asking me?
Well, this is what she says. I'm extremely unhappy for the past few months. I need a new budget. Is it worth it?
Sometimes you sacrifice.
I think it's definitely worth it.
You just have to sacrifice. I make money, but I do my own hair.
Yeah. I was going to say it's time to learn how to do your own hair.
I do my own hair. You have to learn how to do some things, and you have to put back.
Yes.
You can't go shopping. If you got clothes in your closet, redo them.
Yes.
Put a button here, or, a pin here or something, and just do with what you have until you can do better.
Yes, and you're complaining. You're a person that said you're underemployed at 34 years old.
Yeah.
You're married. Your husband is trying to set up some sort of discipline for you all so that when you do have children, I applaud your husband, and I love Susie Orman. And I, and her financial advice and stuff. I think your husband's dead on, and I think that you are being a bubblehead right now. Take that in the best way, but I think you're being a bubblehead. You need to get your hair done, dude. You know what I'm saying? You hook up with one of your girlfriends who can do your hair, or do your hair yourself, or buy yourself a wig, throw that mess on, and save money like your husband is saying.
Absolutely.
Thank goodness somebody, not everything is a struggle. Nails, hair done, new friggin' pair of shoes. I made this stuff. You don't need to wax. Pick up a Bic. Shave. You know what I mean?
Sure.
And as far as your nails, maybe it's time to go natural.
Right.
And as far as your hair, it may be time to do that natural too. No, I'm with your husband.
Yeah, me too.
I'm with your husband. As a matter of fact, now I want to tighten the belt on you even more. That'll learn you. That'll learn you. And you have to understand, you are talking to the secretary of our family. Mm-hmm. I know exactly where every dime goes. There's got to be, the person that sits down. My husband and I contribute equally. Mm-hmm. But the person that sits down and actually licks, envelopes or whatever the hell you do.
Right.
That's me. I'm the secretary to our family, and I pride myself in being real good at my job.
I know. You have to do that. Sometimes you just have to do that.
Yes.
And then when you sacrifice, the blessing is coming.
So
the victory is coming. And it's
sweet.
going to be sweeter than it's ever been.
So sweet, exactly. Have you ever been beaten up by any of your men?
Oh, yeah. Oh, of course. Clarence beat me. So one time, I had black eye. Girl, I was a mess. Wow. I left him. I left him after that beating. I said, "You will never beat me again."
So he beat you one time, and then you left.
One time. Don't let him do it, but once, Wendy.
Okay.
When it's once they do it one time, I know it's going to escalate.
Do you remember the smart mouth black woman hip shaking words you said to get him started? Because it always starts with something sassy.
Yeah, I will forget what I said to him, but it was justifiable.
Yes,
because I had just caught him with a couple of girls.
Oh,
caught him. I did a whole lot of songs. Lipstick on your collar. Smell of perfume that I never use. Hotel matches in your pocket, boy. And a strange door key, too. You see, I got evidence.
Yes.
I got evidence on him.
Yes.
And then he's going to get smart. See, he had a brother.
Okay.
And his brother was just out of college. And I told, we made this pact when we first got married. Said, we'll never live with anyone. none of our family would ever live with us.
Yeah.
Because it's distracting.
Right.
So he brought his brother home with him, and his brother could see. Clarence can't see. So I would get cute. You know, and I was driving my Cadillac, and I get cute, and I go out the house, and he would say, "Man, you know what? That woman she looking too good just to be going down to see Margie or to see so and so. So you need to watch her." So he started, sowing these seeds of doubt. And one night I'd been to, it was ladies' night. It was on a Wednesday. It was ladies' night, and I got home around maybe about 1. Yeah. And
high and drunk.
Yeah, I was drunk. I was a little drunk, but and then when he came home a little later than I came home.
Of course.
And then he touched my car.
I felt that it was still warm.
Felt that it was still warm. And then the next morning, we were having breakfast. After I fixed breakfast, and my son was 2. And we were having breakfast, and he laid down the law to me. And I told him where to kiss.
Yeah. And then he beat the crap out of you.
But you see,
and your
you know
son
what?
is right there
the
with
girl
the
that Jet. She said, like, Candi, how in the world could you ever let a blind man beat you?
Clarence was blind?
Yes, he's blind.
You gotta be kidding. You putting God's a blind man? No, Candi, how the hell are you gonna let a blind man beat you?
She wasn't cooking the right breakfast neither. You should have cooked some hot grits and threw it on his ass.
But let me tell you how it happened.
Realize he was
blind. He was cool because he knew I was at the end of the table. He was at the other end of the table.
And your son was right in the middle,
and he was in his little high chair. Aww. And so he comes by. You blind people have to do this. They
touch the rim,
touch the sides of the table. Right. And I'm sitting there, and I'm thinking he's going to get his coffee.
Yes.
And when he gets to my end of the table, this Negro grabs me, and he begins to beat the mess.
Wow.
I mean, he beat me. And girl, don't ever let them get you.
Well, yes.
They will never let you go.
Yes.
They can't afford to.
Right, yes.
Because they can't see.
Right,
So they have to hold on for dear life. They grab you.
The blind man's grip is...
It's the death grip.
Yes. Oh, my God. And that day is the day that you saw the light and you decided to leave.
Yes. So let me tell you what happened, Wendy. It was so funny. My kids were my oldest son was 15.
Oh, he was in the house?
He was in the house. No, they were all in school.
Okay.
And when they came in from school that evening, I had a black eye.
Damn.
And all of this was black and blue, and I was all black and blue up in here.
On the chest?
They fell out laughing.
Because they said you let a blind man catch you and beat you.
They looked at each other and started laughing. Because they were like, dumb. How did Mom let this blind man beat her up like that?
Exactly. It's so refreshing that you can laugh about it, man.
Yeah, I'm over it.
Who were your celebrity girlfriends back then? Candi Staton is in the studio. Donna Summer?
I never met Donna in person. Gloria Gaynor.
Okay.
She Betty Wright.
Okay. The first person I ever interviewed in radio was Betty Wright.
Yeah, Betty LaVette. Let's see. I got quite a few girlfriends. But I basically went on the road with males.
Yeah. Were you cool with Tina Turner?
I met Tina. I used to meet Tina, going and coming. We do some of the same shows together.
Yeah.
Gladys.
Yeah.
Gladys and I, we always talk.
Yeah.
And Patti LaBelle.
Oh, of course. Who are some of your famous dates and romances? Because I know that you had this romance going on with Lou Rawls.
Yeah.
How was the sex?
Oh, why would you do that? She gonna go there. So.
Oh, but you remember. That's my girl. Was he married at the time?
No, he wasn't married.
How long did you date him?
Well, you know what? I started dating him when I was 17.
Oh.
He was my first.
He took your virginity?
Yeah. He was my first.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, he was smooth.
Where did it happen?
It happened at his mama's house.
Oh.
In L.A.
Oh, yeah. And was he famous at this particular point?
No, he wasn't famous.
Oh, so you kids were just a bunch of wacky kids? He was
with the Pilgrim Travelers.
Oh.
And I was with the group called the Jewel Trio.
Yes.
So, no, he wasn't famous.
Yes.
Neither one of... Well, we were famous in the gospel field.
Yes. Did you ever revisit that? Did you fall in love with him?
You know I did.
Yes.
At 17?
Yeah.
You don't forget that.
I didn't even remember falling in love, though. I was just like, okay, good riddance. Now I'm about to leave for college.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm about to leave for college. No, Negro. I don't want no part of that. See ya. Thank you for handling your business.
Yeah.
Going off to school.
But I was this little emotional, wrecked woman, little girl, and I was like, oh, man, I'm in love. And I'd come through the thing where you're supposed to marry the person.
Yes!
You know,
oh, my
you marry
God,
the guy that you know.
Yeah, took your virginity.
Yeah, and you're thinking he's already asked me to marry, and I'm saying, yes. And then when I know anything, well, I go and finish school and all that stuff, and when I know anything, he was married.
Wow.
Having a family.
When your heart was broken.
Very much so. Yeah, it was broken.
You was a jump off.
Yeah, you were a jump off.
Yeah.
He was married.
He's always the one sitting over there. I got him. I already got him.
Charlemagne.
I got him. Yeah.
So wow, all naive and in love.
Yeah, just a little country girl. I'm from Alabama. I didn't know anything much.
Who else did she have the affair with? Al Jarreau.
No, not Al Jarreau.
Because I was going to say
Al Green.
Oh, Al Green.
Yeah,
that's the hot grits man.
Yeah. Okay. I dated.
How was that sex?
Oh,
love and happiness.
Oh my God. It was
he
wonderful.
Put the stank on it. I bet he did. You don't sing like that.
I can't lie. I can't lie.
Yeah. Were you boyfriend and girlfriend, or was that just a little, piece?
We were we dated for quite a while, for months. Well, yeah.
Was he a dog? Spreading it around and stuff.
Yeah, they are. You know how they are. Entertainers.
Yeah.
Come on. Let's face it.
Yeah.
That's why I got a professor.
Yes, a professor. Excellent. So, you're on the road with? Wait, are you on the road doing performances with this particular album as well as your oldies stuff? Do you still perform?
Yeah. I just did a tour in Europe. Just came back last month.
Very nice. Very nice. What do you do, like nightclub spot dates?
Oh, yeah. We sold out 9 shows.
Wow. Good for you.
All across Europe. It was absolutely incredible.
Well, you were part
I've never seen anything.
You were part of an incredible era in music, the disco dance era.
It's a revival. It's a soul revival going on in Europe.
Yeah.
It's very, they were bringing their kids, Wendy.
Wow.
They were bringing their kids out saying, I want you guys to see a real soul show. Yeah. It was amazing.
Tell me about Aretha Franklin. I understand.
Yeah, Aretha is my friend.
Yeah.
She's my friend. I just did her revival. And she called me back to do it again this year, but I'm in Jamaica.
Yeah.
So I won't be able to do it.
She's gotten quite heavy.
Yes, she has.
And she doesn't care.
But you know what? The last time I saw her, she had lost a little bit.
Had she?
Yeah. Yeah, she has. She looks kind of good. She looked really good.
They're pressing all kinds of buttons. If you would like to talk to Candi Staton, she is here in the studio. We are doing the Pick Your Pleasure contest. But first, in other news, Charlemagne, the word is that Rosa Parks' family is on a crusade to have Proof's body exhumed and removed from the Woodlawn Cemetery because they feel it's disrespectful to her memory to be buried in the same cemetery with some no good jigaboo. In a nutshell.
That cemetery must got a dress code. Cause remember they buried Proof in the tracksuit and the Kango and the jersey.
Wow. Here's a quote from William McCulley. I don't see the appropriateness of someone like this young rapper being buried with Rosa Parks. She was a person of nonviolence, and obviously this young rapper had a different creed when it comes to resolving issues. He never explicitly said that he wanted Proof's body removed, but that's what is circulating in terms of, the rumors. Wow.
Don't make him leave the cemetery, man.
You got a burial plot, Candi?
Pardon me?
Do you have your plot yet?
Yeah. My kids they have all that stuff together.
Gee. Wow. It kind of makes you think.
Yeah, you're not going to stay here forever.
Yeah, I know.
You got to get out of here.
Yeah. Where are you going to be buried?
I think I want to be buried. I'm going to still be buried in Alabama by my mom.
Yeah. Was your dad in the house?
My dad is buried in that cemetery. Yeah.
Oh, are you having a watery eye moment Oh, I didn't mean to make you cry.
Oh, no, I'm not having a watery eye moment.
What are those, individual lashes, or is that the strip? The individuals are the big thing.
The individuals.
Yeah, they're the big thing. Like mascara, they call that old news.
Yeah.
I'm a mascara junkie. I love it. Yeah, I got the individuals.
I love the individuals. You don't ever have to take them off.
How much do you pay?
I do it myself.
Good girl, Candi.
I learned that long time ago.
Very good.
They look good?
They look wonderful.
Okay.
Do you realize that now they're charging anywhere from, $200 to $600 for individuals?
Let me stop singing.
Yes.
Get busy.
Yes. I went to a place the other week and loved the sophisticated aura of the place and whatnot.
Wendy.
They do lashes. They gave me complimentary because they came on the show. They were going to talk about them.
Okay.
But they do them anywhere from $300 to $600, and they're doing all the celebrities and stuff.
Oh,
one of my
God.
girlfriends gets hers done for $45 here in Manhattan.
Really?
But I find that the individual lashes fall off. How long do they last on you, Candi?
Oh, they last until they usually last until I take a shower or do my hair. And all of the water and stuff starts.
In other words,
coming
the
out.
next day.
No. I wash my hair like maybe every week and a half.
Oh.
And sometimes I can get through it without. When I go to my hairdresser,
yes.
We can do it without losing a lash. But basically, when I'm on the road and before show, I lose a lash or two. I just take the tweezers and put them right back in. Yeah, sure, it's no problem. You can do it yourself.
Yeah.
My friend that can do her hair and nails and
from
all
the
that
advice
stuff.
letter.
Sure.
Exactly.
You can do a lot of stuff yourself.
You really can. It's the times in which we live.
Yes, it is.
Nobody cooks.
Yeah.
Nobody mows the lawn.
But you see, I came from an old school.
Yes.
Where you had to cook, iron, clean. You had to do it all. You learned, too.
Yeah. All right, so Candi Staton is here. Her new album is in stores. Actually, you know what, Miss Staton? I think this is where we are going to close out the chat.
Okay, sure.
Have we accomplished everything, Super Producer Time? Okay. Only because, I mean, there's some other gossip and stuff like that. I got a radio station contest. The rest of the show is downhill from here.
Okay.
But I thank you for coming in. By the way, your third husband was a pimp and hustler?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Turn off everything, and we are going to pause on this break. I am sorry. I know she's an alcoholic, Karen. We talked about that. Is same thing. She's one drink away from a full-blown disaster. Just like I was addicted to cocaine, and they say you're one,
snort away
from a full-blown disaster.
Yeah.
So I'm joking with you in saying, one drink away. When's the last time you had a drink, by the way?
25 years.
Oh, look at that. You ever miss it?
No.
You smoke like a chimney?
No, I didn't do that.
What's your vice?
Sex?
Yeah.
No, not really. Not really. You know what? It would probably be boring to you if I told you what my vices are.
No, it wouldn't.
I love cleaning the house.
Okay.
I love shopping. I do some shopping.
Yes.
I busy myself with the kids.
Yes.
I have grandkids now.
Yeah, isn't that wonderful?
And so, I mean, I just make myself very busy.
Now, let's talk about the pimp third husband.
Oh, my God. I met him on the road with Tyrone Davis.
Oh.
He booked us.
Okay.
In Oakland, California. Yeah. And it was like, this guy was amazing. He was the biggest liar I have ever met in my entire life.
Yeah.
He had a line that I don't think nobody has discovered, because this guy was like, he knocked me off my feet, and he was everything until we really got together.
Yes.
And after that, I found out he was broke as Job's turkey,
And like a lot of pimps.
Yeah, of course.
Now, let me ask you, when did you find out that he was a pimp? Before or after the marriage?
During the marriage.
Did you ever wonder why he always smelled like cheap perfume and cat trap?
No.
I mean,
you know what, Wendy? He didn't pimp women, he pimped me.
Oh.
He pimped my vocals.
Oh.
He didn't need to pimp street anymore.
Yeah.
He had money coming in through me.
Yes.
So he had look at him winking at me. How dare you?
How dare you, Charlamagne?
You was a freak in your day. I'm just trying to try you now.
He's a fool. Oh gosh, they're making us take a break. Can I just finish Pimp Talk with Candi Staton next?
Sure.
All right, more Pimp Talk with Candi Staton after these messages. Then we'll do a little gossip. But right now, it's time to take a break, and you keep it where you got it, everybody.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Vivica Fox, and you're listening to the bonus hour on 107.5 WBLS.
Hey, this your man, Steve Harvey. It's Pick Your Pleasure time. The choice is all yours. Call now to win.
212-545-1075.
And be number 10 right here on the one that pays, baby. 107.5 WBLS.
Yeah, he said it's time to win. Be calling number 10. Hi, you calling number 1. Call back. Hey, BLS, you're calling number 2. You're calling number 3. You're calling number 4. Hey, you're calling number 5. You're calling number 6. You're calling number 7. You're calling number 8. BLS, you're calling number 9. WBLS, you're calling number 10.
Hi, Wendy. Thank you.
Congratulations. Okay, so what's your name?
My name is Wanda.
Where are you calling from, Wanda?
I'm calling from Queens, New York.
All right, I love this contest because it's about you, our listeners, picking something from one of our 3 choices, okay?
Okay.
Now, I have 3 gifts. I have Palama's Groove sterling silver bracelet with toggle, or I have the Tiffany 1837 lock triple sterling silver bangle bracelet, or the Tiffany 1837 lock sterling silver bracelet. So one's a bangle and one's a bracelet, and then the other one's a bracelet too. Which one do you want?
Oh my goodness. I think I'm going to take number 2, the bangle.
Yeah, the Tiffany bangles. Love that. Nothing says I love you or and I care like that little box.
Thank
Congratulations. And thank you for listening. Let everybody know your radio station.
107.5 WBLS. Of course, it's my girl, Wendy Williams.
Oh, I love that. Okay, hold on a second. Everybody make sure you're checking out my man, Steve Harvey, tomorrow morning at 7:15. He's got your next cue to call in and win. This hour of the Wendy Williams Experience is brought to you by Lowe's. Let me talk to you real quick about LA weight loss. 1-800-448-TRIM. You want to lose weight, feel great at the same time? Do you want to eat the foods that you love? Just learn how to redirect all those second helpings and things. Listen, there is no science to losing weight, but LA Weight Loss has come as close to it as you can possibly get. They got the formula, baby. You eat your food, you don't have to exercise, you don't have to take crazy pills, and you lose weight, sometimes up to 4 to 7 pounds in the first week. Find out what millions of people know. Call LA Weight Loss, 1-800-448-TRIM. Wendy, be careful about what you ask Candi. She is a Christian woman. Now fall back. You're not offended, are you?
No, I'm not offended. That was my old life you're talking about.
Yes.
That's part of it. It's going to all be in the book.
Yes, Candi's writing a book.
All be in the book.
Candi's pimp ex-husband hung her by her feet, dangled her out of the top floor of the Aladdin to exert control.
Wow. Yeah, sure. They do that for control.
Yes.
I was getting a little out of
control.
Out from under his spell.
Yes.
Somewhat, and that was one of the things that he did to stay in control.
Sonifa says that Victim is one of her favorite disco songs of all times. Isn't that great? So Candi Staton, the legendary singer, you used to be married to Diana Ross's Diana Ross's drummer?
Yeah, it's John Suswell.
Oh.
Yeah, right from here from New York.
Oh,
I got him in New York, yeah.
Is he?
Yeah.
Now, were you friendly with Diana?
Yeah, I am. I love Diana.
A lot of people say
and
that she's
Nick
not
and Valerie, Ashford and Simpson.
Oh,
I go to their
wow.
picnic every year. Probably be there this year.
Yeah.
What, this white picnic? Are you
at the Rolling Estates?
Yeah.
That they
Do
have?
you ever go there?
No, they don't invite me around like
Wendy.
that. No, well,
Yeah. Well,
I mean, I talk about the celebrities.
What I can do about that.
It's tough.
Yeah.
I love them. Like, I love them enough. If I saw them in the street, I would hug both of them.
Yeah, sure.
And they would return the hug.
Right.
But, when you do what I do, talk about the celebrities, you're sometimes an outsider looking in.
Yeah, well, that's interesting, though. I'm not offended. It's very hard to offend me.
Yeah, me too.
Because the life that I used to live, I don't live that anymore.
Yes.
So I can talk about that.
Yes.
That's a dead life for me.
Yes.
It's like talking about someone else.
Yes.
I just happen to have the experience.
Isn't that an interesting way of putting it? It's like talking about someone else. So now, in conclusion, everybody, your new album is this your first album in 20 years, they say?
25 years. I've done anything even resembling secular music. And the reason I know there are Christians out there listening, and I know they're wondering, why? What is she doing? Is she not backslid? She not done? No, I've come full circle.
Yes.
There are some songs I won't sing.
Yes.
Because it's against my standards.
Like what?
Songs about adultery and fornication and all that stuff.
Yes,
I don't sing those songs.
Yes.
But there are love songs.
Yes.
People go through things. They go through a lot of bad things.
Yeah.
Even in relationships, even in the church.
Yeah.
Everybody is human.
Yeah.
They go through things. And you're going to go through something in this life.
Yeah.
So it's the way you handle it. And I go through stuff and I choose to handle it the right way. I choose to handle it without losing my mind.
Yeah.
So those songs about life and relationships. Al and I talk sometimes, and he talks about, we call them life songs.
Al Green, I mean.
Yeah.
Your old jump off.
Yeah, we talk.
You ever revisit that?
No, we talk about
familiar?
God now. Be honest with you, we do. That's what we really talk about on the phone. We talk about God. Talks about the church. He's a bishop now, so we talk about a lot of stuff.
You never tempted to get back together with him?
No,
get it in one
I know that wouldn't work. That wouldn't work. No way. You are crazy. You know that. Look at this lady.
I gotta figure out how to get my questions in here regardless. The new album is called His Hands, Candi, Staton. It's in stores now. Lady, it's a pleasure. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
Now, I like to see my guests walk away. I really do. And she's got such a young swagger about her, doesn't she?
Yeah.
I'm hanging on, girl.
Yes.
Dear life, I'm
you are. All right, Star, escort Miss Staton. And she's pulling up her...
You still got it going on, Miss Staton.
Jeans. Go ahead, fly girl.
Got the hips working.
You got the hips. You Coach sneakers. That is the jacket of the season. The yes.
You need some apple bottom jeans, baby.
Yeah, well, we're working on it.
Miss Staton, you look terrific.
Thank you.
You keep, you better work. Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Yeah.
She horny, man.
There she goes.
She horny,
She
too.
misses the devil life.
Yeah.
All the crazy sex.
Talking about all that old sex got her hot and bothered right now.
I love that. I love talking to I love talking to everybody, but I particularly, I love talking to everybody. That was a nice talk. I'm sorry for those of you who didn't quite get it. I know you count on the bonus hour for us to just be talking to each other and about each other and everything, but Candi was scheduled for today. We could not reschedule for another day because she actually flew into New York. I would imagine maybe to, handle some other business, but one of the main reasons for her to come was, believe it or not, she wanted to be on this show. So, if you're going to buy a ticket to want to be on this show, then I'm going to fit you in. Now, we already had Hill Harper scheduled earlier, and we already had Uncle Luke scheduled. So, I said, well, let her come on the bonus hour. Every once in a while, we do that. Besides, the way I figure, anyway, yeah.
Say bye-bye.
It wasn't so bad, was it, kiddo?
Especially the story about her getting beat up by a blind man.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. I wouldn't even tell nobody nothing. How drunk were you, Miss Wendy?
Hello?
Oh, yes, hello?
Hi, Wendy?
Hi, yes, we're getting ready to go home.
Hi, I'm sorry. Wendy, I'm a woman of a certain age.
Yes.
And I just want to comment on how disrespectful I thought Charlamagne was to Miss Staton. Really, she is just too much of a legend for that young boy to talk to her like she was not, old enough to be his grandmother, probably. So damn disrespectful.
Well, that's, I
understand, you have to do what you have to do because you are Wendy Williams, but he is a child, and a child should stay in a child's place, particularly when he's talking to Miss Staton. She is a legend. He shouldn't go how horny she is. He's filthy. I'm so disgusted with Charlamagne. I'm sorry. I just had to call you and tell you that.
Thank you very much. Have a nice evening.
You're welcome. You too.
Now, being that you don't have a TV and you don't have cable, you think about that tonight, young man. You come back here tomorrow with a different attitude. Yeah, boy. So where you going? You going to New Edition?
Going to the New Edition concert, baby.
All right.
See if Miss Staton want to go, baby.
Staton. Funny, I bet she should take you up on it.
I know.
She was giving you the eye.
And I'll show her all the respect she deserves, Miss Lady who just called. Exactly, Goose.
All right, you all. Vaughn's up next. with the quiet storm. Charlamagne, thank you so much for being here again. Candi, Staton, thank you. Everybody, I love you again for listening. And don't forget to wake up tomorrow morning with the Steve Harvey Morning Show on 107.5 WBLS. Good night and good news.
The Wendy Williams broadcast day has completed.
Aw, man!
And WBLS music starts next.
107.5 WBLS has got your black card. Look for the WBLS street team in your neighborhood to get your official black card. Good for WBLS goodies, tickets, and other discounts.
This week, if we catch you with your black card, you pick up tickets to the WBLS screening of Akilah and the Bee, starring Lawrence Fishburne and Angela Bassett, in theaters this Friday, or tickets to catch the Universal Circus in its final performances at Prospect Park.
In the community with 107.5 WBLS. Life